grateful you need haters. What is you complaining about? What do you think a hater's job is? To hate, so let them do their goddamn job. What the is you complaining about?
F16 kill the track with the mix.
Yeah, they can hate on me. Got a reason why I always keep the flame on me. And I'ma do it till I'm done, ain't no brakes on me. Break me down, hell no, that's what you ain't gon' see. Blue devil on my shoulder, he just spitting the facts. So be careful how you moving, ain't no running it back. Southside, hate the world where the real ones at. Them 200 boys reppin', logging in from the trap. Better log in, homie. Better log in, homie. Log in, homie. Better log in, log in.
Grateful you need haters. What is you complaining about? What do you think a hater's job is? To hate, so let them do their goddamn job. What the is you complaining about?
F16 kill the track with the mix.
Yeah, they can hate on me. Got a reason why I always keep the flame on me. And I'ma do it till I'm done, ain't no brakes on me. Break me down, hell no, that's what you ain't gon' see. Blue reppin', logging in from the trap. Better log in, homie. Better log in, homie. Log in, homie. Better log in, log in.
Grateful you need haters. What is you complaining about? What do you think a hater's job is? To hate, so let them do their goddamn job. What the is you complaining about?
F16 kill the track with the mix.
Yeah, they can hate on me. Got a reason why I always keep the flame on me. And I'ma do it till I'm done, ain't no brakes on me. Break me down, hell no, that's what you ain't gon' see. Blue devil on my shoulder, he just spitting the facts. So be careful how you moving, ain't no running it back. Southside, hate the world where the real ones at. Them 200 boys reppin', logging in from the trap. Better log in, homie. Better log in, homie. Log in, homie. Better log in, log in.
gotta be grateful you need haters. What is you complaining about? What do you think a hater's job is? To hate, so let them do their goddamn job. What the is you complaining about?
M16 kill the track with the mix.
Yeah, they can hate on me. Got a reason why I always keep the flame on me. And I'ma do it till I'm done, ain't no brakes on me. Break me down, hell no, that's what you ain't gon' see. Blue devil on my shoulder, he just spitting the facts. So be careful how you moving, ain't no running it back. Southside, hate the world where the real ones at. Them 200 boys reppin', logging in from the trap. Better log in, homie. Better log in, homie. Log in, homie. Better log in, log in.
Grateful you need haters. What is you complaining about? What do you think a hater's job is? To hate, so let them do their goddamn job. What the is you complaining about?
M16 kill the track with the mix.
Yeah, they can hate on me. Got a reason why I always keep the flame on me. And I'ma do it till I'm done, ain't no brakes on me. Break me down, hell no, that's what you ain't gon' see. Blue devil on my shoulder, he just spitting the facts. So be careful how you moving, ain't no running it back. Southside, hate the world where the real ones at. Them 200 boys reppin', logging in from the trap. Better log in, homie. Better log in, homie. Log in, homie. Better log in, log in.
Grateful you need haters. What is you complaining about? What do you think a hater's job is? To hate, so let them do their goddamn job. What the is you complaining about?
M16 kill the track with the mix.
Yeah, Yeah, they can hate on me. Got a reason why I always keep the flame on me. And I'ma do it till I'm done, ain't no brakes on me. Break me down, hell no, that's what you ain't gon' see. Blue devil on my shoulder, he just spitting the facts. So be careful how you move it, ain't no running it back. Southside, hate the world where the real ones at. Them 200 boys reppin', logging in from the trap. Better log in, homie. Better log in, homie. Log in, homie. Better log in, log in.
Gotta be grateful, you need haters. What is you complaining about? What do you think a hater's job is? To hate, so let them do their goddamn job. What the is you complaining about?
F16 killer track with a mix.
Yeah, they can hate on me. Got a reason why I always keep the flame on me. And I'ma do it till I'm done, ain't no brakes on me. Break me down, hell no, that's what you ain't gon' see. Blue devil on my shoulder, he just spitting the facts. So be careful how you move it, ain't no running it back. Southside, hate the world where the real ones at. Them 200 boys reppin', logging in from the trap. Better log in, homie. Better log in, homie. Log in, homie. Better log in, log in.
Gotta be grateful, you need haters. What is you complaining about? What do you think a hater's job is? To hate, so let them do their goddamn job. What the is you complaining about?
F16 killer track with a mix.
Yeah, they can hate on me. Got a reason why I always keep the flame on me. And I'ma do it till I'm done, ain't no brakes on me. Break me down, hell no, that's what you ain't gon' see. Blue devil on my shoulder, he just spitting the facts. So be careful how you move it, ain't no running it back. Southside, hate the world where the real ones at. Them 200 boys reppin', logging in from the trap. Better log in, homie. Better log in, homie. Log in, homie. Better log in, log in.
gotta be grateful. You need haters. What is you complaining about? What do you think a hater's job is? To hate. So let them do their goddamn job. What the is you complaining about?
F16 killer track with the mix.
Yeah, they can hate on me. Got a reason why I always keep the flame on me. And I'ma do it till I'm done, ain't no brakes on me. Break me down, hell no, that's what you ain't gon' see. Blue devil on my shoulder, he just spitting the facts. So be careful how you moving, ain't no running it back. Southside, hate the world where the real ones at. Them 200 boys reppin', logging in from the track. Better log in, homie. Better log in, homie. Log in, homie. Better log in, log in.
All right. We live in the building. 200 Boys Podcast. Opina, what up?
What's good, big dog? Chilling.
Technical problems?
Nah, we good. Shit, damn, these motherfuckers ain't. Oh, excuse me. These dudes ain't sleeping. My bad. I'm the one that always breaks the bad word code, big dog.
No bad words for the. You're good. No bad words for the first 5 minutes.
What's good, Droops? What's good, big dog?
What up? You already know.
Yeah, we got Mr. Keep a Hood in the building. What's up, big dog?
Always works out.
All right, salute to everybody that's in the building. If you haven't hit the like button, hit the like button. All right, press the share button. Go post this on your Instagram. Go tell a homie to tell a homie to tell a homie. Let's get into the recap of last episode real quick.
Yeah, you guys were here.
Who we have?
I believe it was the homie from Gardena.
Yeah, Baby Bounce.
Baby Bounce, yeah.
Yeah, it was Baby Bounce from Gardena.
That was a good one, dog.
I seen the party. I was on. Yeah.
You heard of him?
Yeah, that's the boy right there.
Yeah,
Baby Bounce, that's the boy.
He's a tight rapper, dog. And
Yeah, hell yeah.
Too.
Me and him got one too.
Oh, you guys got one?
Yeah, hell yeah.
You guys got one in? Okay.
Yeah.
Fire.
Yeah, man. I seen
Why
it.
didn't you come?
Man, I had something to go to. It was important.
Bag.
No, not even that. Nah, keep it a buck. It was just like some family shit I had to, catch up on, bro. But I seen the interview. I like the question about the Mexican and soul food, and he said he liked soul.
That was your question?
That was my question I sent to you. But he liked the soul food, because that kind of interested me because growing up Mexican and California usually kind of go for the
Mexican.
Well, yeah. I mean, it's so much variety, right? Like, there's so many plates in the Mexican food culture. And in soul food, it kind of ends after like 4 or 5 plates. You know what I'm saying? But like in the Mexican culture, you can get like, there's 30 different recipes, easy. And so I was like,
you're right.
Like which one?
Yeah, but soul food is bomb though, dog.
It is bomb.
Yeah, it is.
5 plates.
For sure.
My boy, I could eat that all day.
Yeah.
If they make it right, you know what I mean?
Yeah, different cultures got different plates, but yeah. What are you sticking with, Big Dog?
Out of those two?
Yeah.
Damn, that's a hard one. Cause damn, why you put me in that little spot?
It's just a question.
Cause I love the sopes and shit, but I can't go wrong with my mama cooking either. That's why I'm like, damn.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm like in the middle. If that's
50-50?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Hell
Okay.
yeah.
So, that's a good in the middle.
You like chile rellenos?
Nah, I don't like. Nah.
Really?
I don't like the little bell pepper shit.
Serio?
Nah, yeah, I don't like it.
My favorite soul food is fried chicken. I ain't gonna lie, bro. I love
Fried
that
chicken?
shit. Yeah, it's gotta be.
I got burnt out on that shit.
Yeah, it's gotta be right, like right on the money though.
Food for less chicken?
Nah, man, we're doing that one, dog.
If I fuck with some chicken, if I
Ralph's.
fuck with some chicken, it gotta be smacking munchies.
You ate
Smacking
that
munchies.
before?
Fire.
What's that?
That place.
No, I've never
Smacking
ate that.
munchies.
Where's that at?
Nah, they it's like they coming up and shit. But they make their food at their house and shit. They deliver all that. They got the waffles.
Okay.
The waffles and the
You shouting the homies out.
Oh, handle.
but it's
I-
fire though. That's what I'm saying. It's because it's fire, bro. I'm
Okay.
telling you.
Okay.
Oh, mama, that
I
shit
thought
fire.
it was just something out there already that I
Oh,
just
yeah,
didn't know
Nah,
about.
they coming up.
Yeah,
But he done been around some, some people though.
that's right.
Hell
Salute
yeah.
to them.
KFC?
So
Or what's your favorite chicken
it's all
spot?
right, man. Honestly, I'm gonna be honest with you. The
Here
fried.
we go.
I'm gonna tell no. Well, my grandma's is first off fried chicken.
Facts.
I'm from the country, dog. So, from a little town. So that fried chicken, nobody beat my grandma's. But if I had to choose the plate at Brandon's Diner, the fried chicken plate there.
Ooh, pretty good.
Yeah, you had that one. Yeah, that was
I think
pretty
so,
good. Yeah,
maybe.
that was good.
You said where?
Brandon's Diner.
No, I never been right there.
Oh,
Yeah,
it's
they
like
got
a
them
diner
everywhere.
out here,
Yeah. And they got them in like over there down in like Claremont, Montclair, or something like that too. One down
I
there.
used to like Pioneer's chicken.
Pioneer good.
Mm-hmm.
That was fire.
Louisiana.
Fire.
Louisiana, yeah.
Yeah.
They have
Fire.
a few out here.
Yeah.
Pretty good. They got
Yum.
Chinese food and chicken together.
Oh,
Like a good
Both?
combo, yeah.
okay.
Oh shit.
Yeah, fire.
That's
But
right.
salute to Baby Bounce. That fool, cool,
Yeah.
cool homie.
Good podcast.
Good vibes.
Yeah, good vibes.
You know, he's welcome back anytime. So,
Salute the
Yeah,
homie.
yeah.
Yeah, that's the boy.
all right,
sure.
let's get into some news. Opina, what
All right,
up?
let's do it, man. It says right here, homeless buys $1 million scratcher. This is by Hater World Media too. Appreciate you guys. It says right here, Sandy's Deli's Liquor in San Luis Obispo is where millionaires are made. Last week, the liquor store at 586 Higueroa Street with the H sold a triple red 77 scratcher with a winning jackpot of $1 million. According to the San Luis Obispo Tribune, the unnamed winner purchased 2 triple red 77 scratchers and another smaller ticket on the evening of April 6th, but didn't check the winning ticket until next morning. The liquor store owner says the winner has been a longtime customer who has been living homeless in the streets. So he hit, dog. He said, I was very happy for him for winning that much money. He deserved every penny of it. It's a big life changer for him. The store will receive $5,000 prize for selling the winning scratcher.
How much?
5,000.
Hey, that's dope, bro. To be homeless like that, all of a sudden get hit with the jackpot.
Yeah.
He's gonna smoke it all up next week.
I don't think so, dog. I think he'll get an apartment at least, bro.
They gonna take
Yeah.
half of the money from him.
Imagine.
Off the top.
Yeah, but still, $500,000's cool.
But still, you gotta figure, like, once you're out there living like that, right?
Yeah.
Like me, I won $1,000 the other day, and out of nowhere, I had to go take it to the lotto place, and they said 1,000 or less, they're gonna give you the money right now.
Right.
So I took it. They're like, "Oh, you're not gonna get the money right now." It was me and a lady in front of me. So I was like, "Oh." They said 4 weeks. 6 weeks passed, and I'm like, "What's up with my money?" Then I got a bill in the
You
I
owe
got a
Uncle
letter in the
Sam.
mail. I didn't know nothing. My daughter
They
owed.
snatched that.
My daughter owed.
Really?
And they snatched it. They
Damn.
said I got $28 coming out of.
Man, you tell them to keep that shit, dog.
They
Be
didn't
pissed
send it.
off.
They didn't send it. I was already mad. It said that the money got like confiscated.
Yeah, yeah.
And they said for 2 street cleanings and like one
Was it?
toll.
Well, it was for your daughter. You said was the car registered to you?
Nah,
Was she
No.
underage?
she was underage at the time.
Maybe that's
Yeah,
why.
that's
fool,
why.
you know?
That's what I'm thinking. But still, like, I was never notified. It said if they don't notify you that you're good. So, it happened in Hayward. She was at college. So, I've never been to Hayward.
You'll never get away from owing the government.
There's no
anything,
way.
dog.
Of course.
You owe them $1. You owe them a 1 day sentence in jail.
But
they coming for that.
you're
ass.
telling me-
And it multiplies. If you owe that $1, it turns into
That's what I'm
100 after
telling
2
you.
months. Yeah.
So you're telling me this homeless man don't owe no money?
Ooh.
That's what I'm saying. That's my point.
Yeah, he might, but
Yeah,
if you don't have anything to owe, like what credit cards?
He didn't have
Yeah,
no money
But, okay,
before, bro.
but how
so
much
he
could he
didn't
owe?
care.
yeah. I mean, how much?
10
did
grand,
you owe?
20
Yeah.
grand, 50
Look,
grand.
it was. He's only gonna get maybe about $550 out of that.
Yeah, but
And
what I was thinking is that area, San Luis Obispo, that's like Pismo Beach, Paso Robles, Central Coast, Santa Maria. I hardly see any homeless people out there.
But that's where everybody was going back in the day, bro. Like when people were moving out of LA back in the day,
Yeah.
a lot of my people moved out that way.
Yeah,
They're
it's
like,
nice
hey,
out there.
we're out of here.
But I'm saying it's really nice. Like I go there, I got family out there, so especially San Luis Obispo, like the downtown is nice. They got the college there.
Yeah.
I don't think I've ever seen one homeless person there.
Yeah, but they everywhere now.
They for sure got a
everywhere now,
prison
yeah.
over there.
Yeah, they do. They do.
Yeah,
have
they
the,
for sure got that.
they got the prison out there.
but salute to him though. Making
Damn,
that
he-
money.
Yeah. Hopefully he came up and he's able to turn his life around.
You think so though? Hey, you think he's gonna change his life around?
Depending on like probably how long he been in the streets. If that's all he knew, like I think he gonna smoke that shit up.
Right?
Yeah, me too.
Yeah.
You know how you
Gonna
do
get-
fool. When
Yeah.
Gonna get the 304s.
That's what he used
just
to.
do his thing.
You know when you got $100 bill fool and you spend 100 or you break it, it all goes like this.
Yeah, it's
like
over
it's
with.
gone.
Yeah, it's
I
over
think
with.
he's gonna be like, what's $1,000? What's $1,000?
Yeah, yeah.
What's I still got 300,000 left. Ain't nothing gonna happen.
Before you know
and
it, he
eventually,
For sure, he's gonna be the baller out of that homeless community. Like, what's
Yeah.
up? I got the bag today for a couple months.
Got
He getting
you.
everybody
Yeah,
high.
for a couple months. Yeah. You know, they're all gonna show him love and shit. Like, oh shit.
That's right.
well, hopefully he could be successful.
Yeah, hopefully he gets an apartment, dog.
I'm a mama.
It says right here, Chalino Sanchez project under work at Netflix.
Oh, I seen that.
Yeah, it says right here. It says whispers ripple through the digital realm as memes and speculation swirl about potential Chalino Sanchez project landing on Netflix. What do you think of that, dog? You fuck with Chalino Sanchez?
To be honest, I don't even know who that is.
Oh,
Man, you got the Mexican flag in your hand.
I do, but I don't know. Probably, I don't know. You gotta like either show me a song.
that's a Mexican Tupac fool.
No, but you gotta like
Yeah.
show me a song. Now
He was a narco corrido,
The
singer.
Godfather.
Then most,
Like the
most
big
likely, I didn't
Yeah.
been that one of
Yeah, you
the
probably-
cabezadas and
Oh,
was
you heard
vibing
it.
to.
Yeah,
Oh,
you
yeah,
heard
for
it
sure.
before.
Yeah. Yeah, and they, he got killed. He did a concert in, I want to say Sinaloa. Was it Sinaloa?
Yes,
Yeah, and they handed him a note at the concert and it said, when you leave this concert, it's your last
your ass.
breath.
They're like, don't perform
And
this.
and then
right?
the cops pulled him over and then
Fake cops.
they found fake cops and they found him executed. He was like he made millions. He was making money.
He was a
Damn.
big dog.
He
for
was
sure.
touring like America and touring everything in the 90s. And he died around when Tupac died, like the same era.
Yeah.
The
God
90s.
damn.
They call Mexican Tupac. Yeah.
Yeah,
That's right.
Chalino Sanchez, man. Yeah, he was a dope. But now they're gonna make a Netflix special, so that'd be
Probably a
dope.
documentary, huh?
I hope they do something like they did Narcos,
Nah, that's too
That'd
many
be
episodes,
tight.
But that'd be tight.
like a
Like with the Chapo one.
Like a TV show.
yeah, well, yeah, or the
Just kept it going. Like
Narcos
series.
Mexico, yeah, like
Yeah.
that. That'd
I didn't
be
really
dope.
like that.
No,
Nah, cause it was like the little episode shit. I like this one movie.
Yeah.
You know.
I think the episodes are fire because it gives you a detailed. Because most of it's like based on the truth, so it
Yeah.
gives you a detailed of every story, every
Yeah.
shootout. You know.
Of the
But a
way it
lot of-
happened as it went. Huh?
Yeah.
A lot of times you don't really know somebody's story or background until you like see it or watch it, you know. So it'd be good to learn some new
Yeah,
shit.
like they should do it to where it's like a 3-season thing, 10 shows each season, and have him come up when he's young, and then like kind of get into the.
It's still kind of hard to do that though, because once you start seeing it like take off and make money, you want to extend it. You don't want it to stop.
You don't want it to end, huh?
Yeah, you don't want
Yeah.
your money to finish.
I just feel because he had a short life, you know, so it wasn't like he didn't live to be in his 40s or 50s. So I think it'd be cool to kind of like do the episodes for him, like, you know.
Yeah.
Maybe if he was older, then you'd condense it in a 3 show series or something. But he didn't have a long life, so
Yeah.
I think I think it'd be dope like
Yeah,
that.
but rest in peace to that. fool.
Yeah, all right.
Yeah, he was one of the dopest ones, or the
Well
main one.
known for sure.
Godfather.
It says right here, Chicago cancels Cinco de Mayo parade due to fear of deportation. You seen that shit? Chicago is home to proud and vibrant Mexican American community. The city's best Mexican restaurants are delicious proof of that fact. But that community and fellow Chicagoans will not be able to celebrate their heritage at the city annual Cinco de Mayo parade this year. On Thursday, April 10th, organizers announced that this year's parade, which has been held in Chicago's Little Village neighborhood, a major hub for Mexican culture and cuisine for more than 4 decades, has been canceled, reportedly due to concerns about Trump administration's immigration policies. Something that's been going on for 4 decades.
Break it down, fool.
So they hold every year. They do the Cinco de Mayo every single year in Chicago. They have a big gathering. I've actually been to it, to be honest with you, like keeping it a bug. Been out there when they did it. And it's huge, bro. Like the cars go down the whatever the street is. I forget, like in Chicago, like the main street.
Yeah.
And they just rep, bro, and just like have a big gathering. But they're not doing it this year because of the deportations. That's what they're saying. You think they should stop or should they just keep going?
What, the deportation?
No, so like they hold this annual event in Chicago, like for Cinco de Mayo.
No, I think they should just
go, right?
Yeah, hell yeah. They ain't stopping nothing.
They all end up in Mexico a week later.
Yeah, they all end up.
Oh,
no,
that's what it is. Okay,
You're right.
Now that makes sense. They don't want to go because maybe half of
them go get snatched up.
Half of them gonna get snatched up. Man, that sucks. Yeah,
That's just scary, dog. Especially when you got papers like that. Fuck the event, homie.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Stay your ass home.
Wait this one out. I watch it on TV.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You know, ICE is waiting there, like
Yeah.
lock everything off. You know, they're gonna take.
Well, you
everybody
see how
in.
they do. They go to all that shit now.
Yep.
They're trying to figure out how to take everybody to jail.
yeah.
Yep.
And they're incognito too, because like you see a lot of people warning.
Oh
We
yeah.
seen it.
Yeah, the people.
Yeah.
Hey, they're right here. You know,
Oh yeah.
because they hide and shit, bro. But that just means that a lot of people don't got their papers in. When it comes
Well,
to that,
we knew that already.
Yeah, facts.
Yeah, that wasn't like something we're barely
but that's
learning.
what I'm saying. Yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, I feel like they should just keep going with the event, though. I don't
What
know.
year were you out there, Opina?
Ah, man, that
Hey,
was not that long ago.
You gonna go stand in front of the cop station if you got a warrant?
Well, no,
Yeah.
of course not.
Okay,
Well,
then, so
why
why
do you
the-
want them to go?
Why you want these homies to go to?
Well, I'm not saying the ones without. I'm saying the ones that do have their papers.
The majority of them are saying they ain't
Yeah.
got it. That's why they're
Yeah.
not going, bro.
That's crazy.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
That was in 2022,
Okay.
and
That's right.
it was crazy, bro.
Good event.
Yeah, it was a big event. I wasn't actually out there for the event. I actually was doing music, and then I ended up
just happened
at
to
the
be
time.
there.
Yeah, so I was like, damn. So me, my wife, and the homie, we pulled up on that strip, and it was like crazy. I got
was
footage of
popping.
it. Yeah, it was popping. Yeah, Chicago, they got a lot of Mexicans out there. Fool. They're very prideful in Chicago. Salute Chicago, yeah. Did you hear about that jewelry heist in downtown?
What is it? 2 million?
I think it was 20 million.
20 million?
20 million.
20 million.
Yeah,
And
Drew's,
they didn't get, they didn't get
Yeah.
called by no camera, no nothing.
No, nothing.
Yeah, well, because
God
they
damn.
drilled through from another store, right? From
They came in through a vacant. There was a vacant bando next door, so
Yeah.
they came in through that.
God bless them, boy.
Right?
yeah.
You
They
know,
came up.
The craziest part is I was there the week before buying my shit. So I seen it on the news today. I was like, hold up, let me check the car. I was buying my shit there last week. You know what I mean? I got me a little bracelet. I got my girl bracelet.
Yeah.
I was like, what the hell? Same spot. I heard the dude talking, and that's the dude that I actually bought the bracelets from. So I was like, oh shit, you know? And then I looked at the card. I was like, damn, that's a spot. That's crazy. You know what I mean?
That shit crazy, bro.
Shit
they
happens,
came up.
bro. Yeah.
20 million?
20 million's a lick.
Yeah, you know, that's got to be a organized crew that knows what they're doing, dog.
And
Yeah.
they can't even spend it yet.
Nah,
Boy,
hell
because they
no.
on them. They watching them right now. Whoever
For
it
sure.
was.
There's
Nope.
no way to bust out with that kind of money.
No, they'll bury
Jules.
it. The guys that did it, they probably done it before, so they'll probably bury 16 mil of it.
Put that motherfucker up.
Yeah. And
you think they really took that much, or they?
Nah, they're gonna inflate it for sure.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Like 8 million.
Yeah. Probably got like 6,
They talk about 20 million.
Yeah, because
Yeah.
they, got to get that insurance money. It's like when the cops catch you on the street with work,
Yeah.
catch you with a couple PCs, and they'd be like, 400 million in methamphetamine.
Yeah.
Like, what?
But you
Where
got
are
to think
guys
about it.
selling
These dudes drilled through a store, made a
Yeah.
tunnel, got in, got past the security, right? Because those places
Yeah.
have triggered security when you step down.
Yes,
Got past the safe, drilled through the safe
yes.
because the safe was drilled right open.
That shit was like a can
So
opener.
you're telling me that like these fools ain't did it before?
No, they know what they're doing.
Yeah. This is like, I don't know how to drill through a fucking concrete wall. I mean,
I bet if that's what your job was,
yeah,
you know how to
that's
do
your
it.
job. Yeah, if that's what your job is. But I mean, I couldn't. I mean, I know the tool to do it, but like to actually do it and get through it and not make noise and
Not set off the cameras.
none of this stuff. Like these dudes done it before.
Yeah, they knew exactly what they was doing.
For sure, they definitely knew what they were doing, bro. You know
Yeah,
what
I feel
mean?
that was a big lick. So
Yeah.
salute them, dog. Straight up, I ain't mad at them. I got a piece of news. There's more news, other news, but I wanted to get into this. It's kind of like something different, so just try to like chime in on it if you would too. But have you ever heard of the Direwolves?
The Direwolves? No.
No, have you heard of that?
Nah.
The Direwolves?
Where'd you get it from? Where's the news
Just
coming
from just looking around, but it was kind of interesting because these wolves were extinct.
Oh yeah, I seen that.
Okay,
the
well,
all
yeah.
white ones?
Yeah.
So they were extinct. I actually saw a clip on Joe Rogan, but like I dug a little deep into it. So there's these places called the La Brea Tar Pits. You heard of it? They're in L.A.
Yeah, for sure. They off-roading over there.
So those tar pits in L.A., those are like black, I don't know, like black mud and stuff.
Yeah.
So when the animals
Tar.
would get caught in it, they would scream and other animals would come like, oh, someone's dying, I'm gonna eat it. Then they would get caught in it. So it's in L.A. and it's fossilized. They got like fossils there, and one of them was a direwolf, and they ended up getting a tooth from the wolf, and then they got a piece of bone in the back of a skull, and the AI put it together, and they remade 3 of those wolves and brought them back to life.
That's scary, dog.
I was just about to say this shit getting scary than a motherfucker. They gonna bring all type of shit over here.
Yeah, so they brought them, and I got the names too here. But
the scary part is that they say it's 1,000,000 years old. That's when they went extinct. 1,000,000.
Yeah,
dog.
no, they're not that old, but
That's not what they said.
No.
The title said 1,000,000.
I looked at the whole article. People have said that, but they're 12,000 years old.
That's still
12,000 to 72,000 years old. The bone that they got is between the back of the head. We all have it in between our ears. It's called the patrie bone in between the ear.
Yeah.
They took that and a tooth, and then AI figured out how to put that together. They got more than 20% of the gene code, and then they made the babies. And the names are Romulus and Remus. Those are the boys, and they have a girl named Khaleesi.
What the fuck?
And there's 3 of them. They're like about 40 to 60 pounds bigger than a regular wolf. And they're already big. Like, this was weeks ago. So, like, Joe Rogan's interviewing the guy who made them, put them together. And the guy that sponsored them is Peter Jackson, the creator of Lord of the Rings. He's one of the main investors.
Damn.
What the fuck? This shit crazy.
Wow.
That's just crazy. So they made these wolves. They got them in a facility right now, and they're like, they're not breeding them, but bringing them up, bringing the 3 up, but they won't release them into the wild. Because I think if they release them in the wild, they'll eat everything.
Have like some superpowers or some shit?
No, they're big, fool. They're bigger than any wolf
Well, that's
on
how
Earth.
they
Yeah.
had the wolves in Lord of the Rings and not Lord of the Rings. What's that?
So even
It is Lord of the Rings.
So it is,
yeah,
huh?
yeah.
Look. So how does those animals know what they like and they don't like if they never been alive, right?
Well, because they were saying like the instinct. They
The
have a
DNA
natural instinct to hunt and
Carnivore.
yeah. And like he was saying, the guy who did, he's telling Joe like, I'll go touch them and they get all like they don't want to be. They're not that type of like. They're friendly, but they're also a little more like nah, don't touch me. Like
How
I'm
long do you
wild.
think they'll live? Because sometimes when they do shit like that, fool, it don't last long.
Nah.
These ones are already grown.
I was finna say it depends on like how many they plan on making.
Yeah.
If they trying to like bring them back like that.
I don't think you could do that because then if one gets out and they get wild, who's gonna beat that wolf? It'd have to be like it's gonna eat everything. It'll eat a bear. It's gonna eat a. You know what I'm saying? Like,
damn, they that big?
They're big. They're not that big, but they're
medieval.
They're 40 to 60 pounds bigger than a regular wolf. That's a lot more weight.
Yeah.
Yeah, you know, you don't think it's a lot, but on that type of animal, 60 pounds is
yeah.
And they're way stockier. That's what they were saying. Like they're built stocky and bulky.
Yeah,
so when
they
he
can lead
stands
in.
you, I mean, they can get up to 6 feet. How tall are you?
Like what? 5'7", 5'8"?
Okay, so you
Wait. So they're able to do bring a dinosaur back then because they got all the bones.
exactly,
Yep.
yeah.
So then they probably have.
So that'll be the next step is they'll drill into the bones. It's possible.
If they bring a dinosaur, man, they crazy as a motherfucker. They crazy.
So the thing is like the one that puts the
gene
the
code?
equation, the gene code together is AI because we're not able to do that. But the artificial intelligence is, they plug it in. He said they plugged it in and it was able to make the gene code to where they could bring back an embryo.
That's wow.
And it's for sure. I saw the pictures and everything.
If we got a lot of haters in there, fool. Like a lot.
I do.
I've seen we have people that come and they got okay haters, but you got a lot.
I got hey, I'm doing something right.
Yeah, no,
There you
for
go,
sure.
yeah.
Oh, mama.
Hey, I got a wild story. Not a news, a piece of news, right?
Go ahead, yeah.
I don't know how relevant this is, but I was on the phone with somebody last night, and they told me something, and I couldn't believe it. Right? They say, all right, so Indians get reparations, right? Don't they get like money?
Money, yeah.
Right? They get money, and they got like what do you call that? Like reservations, or they give them like land and shit, right?
Yeah.
Different casinos
Why?
and stuff. Because their land was taken.
But didn't they buy the land from Mexico?
Yeah, but I don't think everybody gave it up.
No. But Cali, Texas, and Arizona.
But I think certain parts like stood their ground maybe. I don't know.
No, tell me that don't make sense. So
No, I hear
the
what you're
U.S.
saying.
bought the land from Mexico,
Yeah.
right? All right.
Cheap too.
They bought it, fair out. So where the Indians come from that they got to give them money for land that was bought? Like, I was a mindfuck last
I
night.
get
You
it,
feel
I
what I'm
get it.
saying? Like, why would you have to give them money for if you bought it from Mexico? If you bought it from Mexico, why they get money? Right?
Yeah, that make a whole lot of sense.
They probably didn't get to buy everything.
No, okay, well, let's just talk about Cali,
Because they
Arizona,
got
and
some
Texas.
parts that are just federal and they like in the feds,
Okay.
there's some Indians that all the Indian land, everything they do comes federal. Drunk driving, whatever they do. Like no matter where it is.
So you're saying that Mexico only sold Cali to the U.S., but only certain areas?
No, I don't know. I'm saying
I don't know a lot about that either.
I'm just saying that I've seen Indians in there and they got their own shit, which is a reservation.
Somebody
Which
said
is
it
in
was
part.
their land before. Okay, well, if it was their land before.
And they sold it.
Yeah, that's what I'm thinking is that the Indians were here before any contracts were made. Any people bought any land, right? Because the Indians were here before the settlers came over and took it over. So there was no contracts made. So if the people came from across Europe over here and Indians are here and they took the Indians over and they sold the land, it's still the Indians' land. It goes back before any contracts, I believe. That's what I'm thinking. That's what I've always known, bro.
I
I
think
mean,
there's a catch-22 in all of this shit. And, you know,
Yeah,
that's
but-
like the sovereign citizens. Like some people go out of their way to be.
Yeah, but that's a double. All that's just a double standard. If you paid Mexico for it, that's it. Like, you
but
know
who
what I mean?
paid
It's already-
but who paid Mexico for? You're
The
saying
US?
America?
Yeah, America.
Okay, but what I'm trying to say is, okay, listen, hear me out. Us four right here, we're chilling right now. There's nobody here in the area we're in, right?
That's what
And
I was saying.
some dudes from Europe come over.
Say,
And
"This
they
is
take
mine."
us over. This is our shit, and now we're living under their rule now because we're here with them. And then they sell the land that we were already on to Mexico. It's still our land from before any contracts were made. We were the first ones here. They just imprinted it on paper, saying it was theirs.
But when that happened to the Indians, they started getting paid though, right? Like they
Yeah, but
getting
that's-
paid now, right?
Yeah.
So
That's what we're talking about.
So that would mean that since that happened to the Raza, they'll start getting paid, right?
They should start getting paid.
That's
Yeah.
what
should.
he's
They
going
should.
at.
Yeah,
That's
yeah,
what
fair.
he's
That's
going
what the homie
Yeah.
told me. The homie was like,
Yeah.
"Hey, fool, we need our money too."
Yeah.
Yeah, well, I mean,
You
it
know?
should, but that's what I'm saying. You get what I'm saying? Like, the Indians were here in this continent, America, before anybody was coming over.
Yes.
You know what I'm saying? So when they came over, they didn't know anything about
Christopher
continent.
Columbus was first.
Yeah, came over and
So
pillaged.
there was
right?
already people here when he came.
Right. So that's why
So
they
how
get.
wasn't in ours before?
But then you know
came?
what the homie also told me? How come there's no Indians in Mexico? Why are there no reservations in Mexico? If this was their land, that line doesn't mean nothing. They should also have over there. How the fuck they only on this side of the border and not on that side if that was their land too?
Well, maybe over here to keep it a buck. Maybe the
That makes perfect sense.
government let them keep their.
Prior.
What do you mean prior?
Prior to this land being bought by America.
Okay.
If Indians were already here, then that means that they were also in Mexico.
Right.
Of course.
Okay, so why
Had
are they
to be
not there
so.
now?
Well, I don't know
They
who that.
probably ain't considered Indians.
Yeah, and who keeps their culture? Maybe over here, the government here said keep your culture. You want to put your teepees up? Cool. Maybe over there they say, nah, we ain't doing none of that. I don't know. You get what I'm saying? I'm saying that. No, I mean if you go to like old reservations, they still got like what the shit look like and like you know what I'm saying. They're
back to the old ways.
They let them keep the culture here, but maybe in other countries
said, nah.
we ain't doing. You're not keeping none of that. We're taking it down. I'm not saying that could.
I don't know. The homies just told me last night, and it sounded interesting.
Yeah.
Did you look any of it up while he
Hell
was telling
nah.
you?
Oh, did I look it up?
Yeah.
Nah.
That's weird, right? Though, because over here in America, you can still go to a powwow. They have them. Like
Yeah,
you can
even
go and
in jail,
experience the
though.
powwow, the Indian powwow. But I don't think you could do that in Mexico. I don't think you could be like, hey, is there a powwow going on? Like, we want to go check it out.
You're going to get the cartel, blast your ass. The questions right there.
You know what I mean?
But like even in jail, they do like the sweats, like you know.
Yeah.
Hold on. IB Stroking $10 says, no, we don't get reparations or government check. That's a myth. There's many different tribes with different treaties. My tribe fought off the Spaniards, then the Mexicans, and the U.S. Still here.
Yeah, see? So he's saying that they came over and they didn't bow down. Everybody. They went to war with
Fighting
everybody.
everybody.
Yeah.
Yeah, I don't know shit about that. That's just the homie told me. And
He just threw it out there. Sounded
good.
something, yeah.
Yeah, I mean,
But like you said, though, like over here and in Mexico, the original inhabitants were Indians. People that were like didn't have ships and didn't have like the technology that they had in Europe.
I'm sure there's people with way more knowledge than us in all of this.
for sure.
Yeah.
That's in there like, you fucking morons. Like, this is what it is. You know what I
for
mean?
sure.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Because there's people that, you know, they study all this
Yo,
shit.
yeah,
you
for
know?
sure.
And
That's
it
it.
means more to them than it does to us just passive conversation, you know?
Yeah, for sure.
Yeah.
Shit, I feel like in
You need to ask Maniaco Marv.
I don't know who that is. I don't recognize
That's
those
Maniaco
names.
Marv, dog.
All I know is in SoCal, shit, the natives is the gang members, dog. You know what I mean? The Indians running crazy out here in the streets, bro. Shit, we done with the news? Let's be done with it.
Yeah, that's it.
All right, cool. Let's
Let's introduce our guest.
hey, Opina, let's introduce the guest. Nah, just kidding.
Stop playing.
Yeah, there you go.
I said, what's up, big dog? Let the fans know we got Mr. Keep It Hood in the building.
Oh yeah.
Give them a little bit rundown if they don't know who you are. You know,
I'll
what
keep
you
it nice and short. Mr. Keep a Hood, your favorite black essay. That part. Y'all know who I am. Stop playing.
Man, you got a lot of
Haters.
love in there.
A lot.
I say love.
I
man.
got the homie over there working overtime already. Way fool. Hit
Block
him
him,
1
block
minute,
him.
30 seconds, block him for fucking 10 minutes.
Nah, they can pop it. They can pop it.
Timeout. Put him on timeout,
Yeah.
you know.
I be on live. They already know me. I pop my shit.
Why? What is it they hate about you?
I don't know. I can't even answer that question. Like, I don't know what the fuck do I do. Like, you know, besides just rolling with the raza. You know why they mad at me? I could have a flag on me. They hot. Why you got our flag? Like, why you so mad?
Yeah.
I can't even answer that.
Well, let's start by you know, where were you born and where did you grow up at?
South Central. Yup.
Where were you
grew up-
born?
What
Like
you mean?
what city? Like what?
Oh, LA. I was out
Oh,
here.
you're in
Yeah,
LA,
LA.
okay.
Yup. LA, South Central.
You grew up in South Central your whole life?
Yeah, with my mom, and then like for a little bit, Watts with my dad. Rest in peace,
Okay.
my pops. Yep.
You go back and forth from each spot.
Yeah, hell yeah.
How was it growing up in South Central? What was the average day like? Childhood day like in South Central? Good stuff. Good stuff.
Yeah, I was finna say my childhood was smooth. Like it wasn't even, my mom, she was strict. My mom was strict than the motherfucker.
Yeah.
But Pops, he was smooth.
Let you do a little bit more.
Yeah. Then my mom, she was more like worried about the shit I'm into now. It ain't even,
Yeah. Are you mixed? Are you half black, half Mexican? Or
No. I'm, yeah, hell yeah. I'm just black.
100% black.
Yeah, hell
okay.
yeah. Well, my dad, he Creole and black, but
That's French. Is that like the French
it's
culture?
like a mixture of French and some other, and like all type of shit. They speak like Portuguese or some shit like that.
Okay, so your dad then did he originate from a different state? Maybe like Louisiana or Texas?
Yep.
Yeah, because usually when they're Creole, it's like they come from a different Louisiana, Texas.
Yeah.
Okay, so he came. Nobody's asked you that, so he came from out there.
Yeah.
Well, a lot of blacks come from over there, and they migrated to LA back in the 1800s or like late.
I'm not sure.
No,
Oh, yeah.
like the late.
After that little shit, yeah. I think like
1950.
Louisiana shit.
Down south.
Yeah.
After what little shit?
Like the whole little slavery
shit?
little
Oh,
shit.
When
Yeah.
you couldn't use the white bathrooms and shit like that.
White only pies.
Yeah, there
Yeah.
was a lot of blacks that migrated from down south to like Cali, fool.
Okay.
Yeah.
Well, that makes sense. So he came from out there, and so you grew up in South Central. Did you go to school or did you drop out?
I went to school, but I dropped out like 11th, 10th grade.
Okay, so
I stopped going.
you made it all the way to high school.
Yeah.
That's pretty good. A lot of guests on here, they don't make it past third grade.
Why didn't
Nah,
you?
hell.
Why didn't you finish?
Pops passed away. I was like, fuck that shit.
So Pops was like the backbone and the pad, like keeping you on the. Cause it sounded like you said Mom's was the more.
Yeah, Mom was more like strict. Like, well, my dad, he was strict too, but he was like more like, he was the like the the fun side. Like, we finna go do this. We finna go this amusement park. Shit like that. My mom, she just like, she was fun too, but she was just like, like, you want to go outside, like go play. Like, she was more like that. My dad was, I guess because I'm a boy, I don't know.
That was more bonding with your dad.
Yes. On my mama's house,
Was your dad from a neighborhood?
Yeah, my dad was from Grape.
Oh, okay. Grape Street?
Yep. Hell yeah.
Okay, so your mom would say like go outside, go play, go do all that, and
Yeah, she'll let me go outside and shit. But my dad, he was more like, let's go to the park, play basketball, shit like that. My mom not gonna do that.
Yeah.
See, like, I'm not finna play no basketball,
Yeah. Do you play basketball?
Yeah, I used to play high
I
school.
thought I saw something. You played high school.
Yeah,
Guard?
high school. Say it again.
You bring the ball up.
Point guard, yep.
Yeah,
Hell
point guard. You got a good shot.
I don't know about now. I ain't touched the ball in a minute, but in high school I was doing my shit.
You're doing your shit.
Yeah, I just didn't have the grades though. Yeah, I started fucking
So
up.
like being outside though, you play blacktop.
Yep.
Yeah, that's the shit right there.
Yeah,
Bro. I
hell
love
yeah.
that shit.
Hell yeah.
Cause you gotta be, you can't call them little cheap fouls they call in the LA Fitness. You gotta play, you know what I mean? You gotta play hard.
No blood, no foul.
No
Hell
blood,
yeah.
no. Well, yeah, a lot of times organized ball players like they cry for any little you touch them and
You foul.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But on the blacktop, it's a little more like
Bruh,
and you got to be
yeah.
able to shoot
Yeah.
too and have skills and shit. So I
And
grew
now
up
they
playing.
gonna clown your ass, boy.
I grew up playing blacktop, so like tough. Well, that's cool, dog. So, would you say like when you like really come outside and like start doing your thing? Like how old were you?
Like as far as like what, like gang
Like
banging
just the
and shit?
streets, yeah, just the streets. I don't
When my
say
pops
that.
passed away, 17. When I turned 17,
Okay, so when he passed away, that's when
I went left and shit. Like
Jumped off the porch.
yeah,
yeah.
hell yeah. I just said fuck
That shit hurt,
everything.
huh?
Yeah, it was a.
Just keeping it
I ain't
buck.
never felt no
Yeah.
shit like that. So I just that was my way of
Of dealing with shit. Was like
Yeah.
I'm gonna do this.
So you were super close with your dad?
yeah, hell yeah.
My question is you, we know you're a homie. Why not go the route your pops did? You looked up to him and you were next to him all the time. That was like a role model for you. Why not go that route and then you pick the homie side? Just asking.
I'm not gonna lie. When he first when he first passed away. Okay, I'm gonna put it like this before I even say that. I grew up middle school, elementary, high school. Well, really elementary. I had my best friend. He was Mexican, so I always been like cool with the homies and shit like that. But anyway, let's go back to that. My dad passed away, and I did think about like, you know, I'm his son, so I look up to him. He's somebody I wanted, you know, like wanted to be and shit. Yeah.
Every homie, no matter what race you are, always looks up to their dad, bro.
Yeah.
So always.
I did think about that, like you know what, like damn, like I should be from Grape, like I'm gonna be from Grape type shit, you know.
Did he want you to? Ask you that. Like, did he ever?
No, to be honest, hell no. My dad didn't even he didn't want me gang banging.
Okay, that's right.
Yeah, hell yeah.
Does. Nobody wants their kid to be a
Some people
gangbanger.
do.
Some do.
That is true.
Yeah, some do. Most don't. But there's people that you can see it early, like
hell
they got
yeah.
their kid, like
They already got their little 1-year-old
Yeah.
with the blue bandana, like, you know.
Yeah, true.
You know what I'm saying, for
Yeah, I was gonna go that way though, but I don't know that you know it didn't feel right, so
it was more.
I didn't run away from like I wanted to go towards the little streets and shit, but I was like, I ain't gonna go that way because that's not where I'm comfortable at. Everybody that I'm comfortable with, which is like they all Mexican, I went to school with, you know what I'm saying? They all getting into this hood. Like even my brother, he got put onto the hood before me. Negro on the set, that's what they call him. Fucking, I was like, you know what? Fuck it, like. I'm gonna go to the streets. I'm gonna be from Playboys. All the homies from Playboys. I know everybody. You know what I'm saying? That's where I was comfortable at. So I just chose the hood.
So it was like more the environment you grew up in.
Yeah, like more like where, you know.
Like this.
Because if I would have went to the private, I don't really know nobody over there.
Yeah, you were just going there for your pops.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
Do you have siblings? Do you have brothers, sister? Oh yeah, you have the one that you said.
Yeah, I got my mom. She got 7 kids. My dad, he got 10.
Damn, so you got 17 brothers and sisters?
Yeah.
Fuck, that's like my mom. She got 17 brothers and sisters.
Hell yeah.
Damn, dog. Shit, I did not know that.
Hell yeah.
Shit.
I got a
so
big
you got
family.
like a lot of half brothers and half sisters?
Yep.
Okay, yeah, that makes sense. Because you said because he said his mom had 10.
10 and 7. No, pops 10.
Yeah, I don't have a brother or sister where we have the same mom and dad.
Yeah.
You don't have one brother or sister that has the same mom or dad?
No.
Me too. Same.
Oh, you're the same way?
Yeah.
Like my mom, she only got 3 baby daddies. But my dad, he was the, you know what I'm
Rolling
saying?
Stone.
Yeah.
Yeah, 10 baby mamas.
Yeah, you know what I'm saying?
Damn,
If I'm not mistaken, it's probably like 7. I don't know. I don't know.
mamas.
That man, boy. Yeah, he for sure was a player.
Is everybody like brother and sisters? Everybody in the street like gang wise?
On my dad's side, my older brother, he from Grape too, and my sister on my oldest sister. No, she not the oldest. Well, my sister from my dad's side, she from Grape also.
Okay, so they grew up over there
They grew up on that side.
Yeah.
Me, I grew up more like on my mom's side. I go to my dad's house like on the weekend, shit like that.
You close with all of your siblings?
Yeah, yeah,
Yeah, that's dope.
yeah, hell yeah.
Nah, it is. Your style too, dog. Like you don't have your average style of a homie though. Like you know what I mean?
I'm like myself, man.
Yeah, no, I feel it. No, I get it.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? But you know what I'm saying? Like I know some black homies that are like, you meet them and it's like, so what's up, eh? You know what I mean?
Yeah.
It is what it is, right? That's their style.
Yeah.
But I tend to see a lot more of that. But like, you still keep it like the culture of, of being black, dog.
Yeah.
And that's cool.
Yeah.
So I just want to like speak on that a little bit. You just
shit. I can't. I mean, my heart gonna be where my heart at, but I can't deny. Can't deny where the fuck I come from. You know. It's just in me, and I'll be a fake motherfucker to be on here talking about, yeah, fool, like, yeah, dog, like, I get it, like, but
it's still
like I feel like I'm trying to be somebody I'm not. Like, I'm from my hood, my heart. Like, I'ma jump with a homie. Anything happen with a homie, I'ma jump for a homie. All type of shit, but I'm not gonna sit here and try to like in person, like, you know what I'm saying? Like, I'm gonna be me.
Yeah.
But as far as like my heart, y'all know where my heart at. You feel me?
Yeah, because I see you sport the flag, right?
Yeah, hell yeah.
And I see that, and I just
I did time all that.
Yeah, I feel it.
Homies
No.
will tell you. The ones that have been locked up with me, they'll tell you like, hey, that's the homie.
I feel it, but I was thinking too, like the whole thing of ours, right? There's a lot of different other cultures in there. There's Salvadorians. There's homies could be from anywhere, just like yourself. They could be any race. So when you sport the Mexican flag, is that you saying that you recognize like you grew up with nothing but Mexicans, or are you recognizing that what we have was started by Mexicans? You get what I'm saying? I'm just asking.
I get what you're saying. Oh, that's damn. It's a little bit of both.
You get what I'm saying?
Paying homage.
Yeah, paying homage, because this thing that we have, it's was Mexicans is the front runners who started it.
Exactly.
And then everybody else came in later as we let a lot of people in, right? And as they let a lot of people.
And most of my haters is
Mexicans.
What the fuck?
Mexicans,
you know what I'm
That's
saying?
us too, bro.
Like,
Shit.
that shit is crazy. That shit crazy, but I don't give a fuck
like
though.
That. Yeah.
I don't care.
You think your dad would have accepted the fact that you became a Southsider instead of a black? How do you think he would have felt?
I'm not gonna lie. He probably like would have like he would have been like you know, like what the fuck, like to make sure like this really what the fuck you want to do, you know. I think anything I would have put my mind to or whatever I would have did, my dad would have just stood beside me.
Yeah, I agree with you.
That's the type of pops I had. So
I think the pops, any pops
don't get it wrong. He probably would have like doubled, like what the fuck, like, you know. But he would have been like, fuck it, this what you want to do then.
He wouldn't try to stop you?
Nah, he probably like say some shit that'll probably change my mind or something. But if he see that this is where I'm gonna go, this is where I'm headed, I know he would have been like, fuck it, you know. This is what you want to do. You better make sure you do it right. Like whatever you do, you gonna be the best at. You feel me? All that little sucker shit. This you want to gang bang? All right, I'm gonna show you how to gang bang. I'm not going for none of this little soft, none of that. You know, my pops was you know, R.I.P. Big Lefty.
That's what I was thinking. Like most of the time, your family don't want you involved in nothing. Like period.
Yeah.
You know, they want what's best for you.
Yeah.
You know, but I think once they see you make whatever decision you make, now they want you to stand on it.
Yeah,
Especially
exactly.
if they come from the street.
Yep.
You know?
Yeah.
So like, hey, we came from the street. This is your choice, right? Yeah. Okay, then you better do that then. You know, just stand on it type shit. You know?
That's him.
Yeah.
Hell yeah, for sure.
Yeah, my family gang members too, so you know, and I didn't get into the same hoods they're from, so you know what I mean? I get it, you know?
Yeah, it happens like that, you know?
Yeah, for sure. I mean, it's usually wherever you grew up at. So I don't think it matters like what it is. It's just wherever you grew up at. Yeah. That's who you're gonna adapt to, and those are your friends. That's who you're outside with. Yeah.
Exactly.
Yeah.
It don't matter, like I said before, like it don't matter like what gang they're from. Those are your people. Those are your friends.
For sure.
And you're gonna adapt to that.
Might have been a big gang, might have been a small gang, but
these my people.
That's where we going.
That's where we're going.
Yeah.
Just like some homies that grow up in black neighborhoods, that's their people.
Yeah.
And if they, go to county jail, they're gonna be what they're gonna be, whether it's Crip or Blood.
But you know, there is fools that be like getting into hoods fool, and they be trying to like maneuver to like a hood that like a big one or like which one should I get into? You know what I mean? Like
that's crazy.
Yeah, fool. They be doing shit like
Some
that.
people got the choice, bro. But,
like choices, yeah. There you go.
That's crazy.
Yeah. Sometimes it is what it is, though.
Yeah, facts.
You know.
Yeah, and I feel that. When'd you start getting into music? After high school?
Like recording music, like later on, but like rapping. I used to always rap in high school with the homies and shit on the P field, getting high. You know, I always knew how to rap. I just was like, just didn't do shit with it. Like we just used to do it for fun. Until I, got locked up or whatever. And then I got out and I just started wanting to fuck with it.
You got locked up as a juvenile or as an adult?
Nah, as a adult.
So never as a juvenile?
Nah, hell no. I never been to camp or nothing like that.
How was it as an adult? You went to county jail and shit?
County, yeah. My first time in the county. I'll be lying if I said I wasn't spooked. My first time in that motherfucker, I was kind of like, like, what the fuck? But I poked my chest out. I did my shit on my mama. I ain't had no, you know what I'm saying? I did my thing on the hood.
What years was like the first years going to the county? Because, there's different times and different periods.
Yeah,
the
first time, fresh 18 for doing some stupid shit.
Yeah.
Yeah, I went in that motherfucker. What was that? What year was that, cuz? 2017? 2017, one of them.
Yeah.
Yeah, my first time in that motherfucker, they gave me a county lid.
Oh, 8 months, 20 days or some shit.
Yep, like 8 months, 20 days. Got out for about, a month and a half. First violation, they sent me to the pen. And then, I went to the pen. That's why, I started doing my...
No, so the first time... Oh, go ahead, fool.
No, go ahead.
The first time walking into county, your first time ever, how was it experiencing having to tell the homies you're a Southsider, not a black? Did you get any hate from the blacks?
Yeah, I did. Hell yeah, I did. But I don't know. I guess it's like the type of person I am. In the beginning, like, they'll be like, what the fuck? Look at me sideways and shit like that. But after a little, couple days, couple weeks, I'll have a couple of the brothers getting at me like, hey, Baddox, come here. Like, I ain't gonna lie, I fuck with you. Like, they fuck with me. They can't be mad at it. Like, what you mad with? I'm from where I'm from. Like, but I'm me. I'm being me on the hood. I really don't care, gang, on the hood.
Yeah.
I'm really with the homies on peace.
So,
I did too much shit on the set.
Still hitting them 113? Hell yeah.
Nah, I ain't hit them motherfuckers in a minute. I ain't hit them motherfuckers in a minute.
Make sure you hit that stomach, dog, as hard as you can, dog. Yeah.
Nah, I just embrace it, bro, because I don't care what nobody say, bro. Like,
program. You're in the program.
I feel like me being the color I am and rolling with the homie, this shit not easy, bro, on the hood, and I done made it far. And I make this shit look good. All the little haters, y'all hating. On the set, they hating. Look, like, you could pull my little whatever, ask niggas about me. They gonna tell you.
What are you gonna say, Droops?
now, and like in the beginning when you said you didn't go into jail like rapping, right? Like what got you like into music? Like what was it?
Oh, I see everything booming out here. When I was locked up, I had a little cuerno.
Yeah,
you know what I'm saying?
Doing his shit.
Yeah, I seen the streets, getting lit. So I was like, you know what? When I get out, I'm finna start rapping. I'm gonna put me out a song out there, see what that motherfucker do.
And everything you did was like straight out just was it hood shit? Like the first shit?
Well, yeah, man, because my head was still
in the streets.
Yeah. So as soon as I got out, I was just straight on some gangster shit.
Like, hey, I'm just making this for the hood. I don't care who
That was
likes it.
after you got out of county? That's when you started your music venture?
No, the pen.
The pen. So how was it in the pen? How was that going from the county to now you in the pen? Now it's a different ball game, right?
Yeah, it is.
100%.
I ain't gonna lie, I'll say the pen was better than the county. Well, the county was, I don't want to sound like weird, like what the fuck, it was fun.
Yeah.
It was cool, like, you gotta make the best out of whatever.
Was it already segregated, like the homies and everybody when you got there? Like we had our own dorms? Because I know in different, that's what I was asking, like what years? Because I know in the beginning, like they had everybody, and then there was a bunch of like riots, so they started just having like all homie dorms, and then,
this
you
one
know
was,
what I'm saying?
This was segregated, yeah.
Yeah.
This was they had homies probably like on one tier, the brothers on the middle,
Yeah.
The others on the other
Start
side.
moving shit around, huh?
Yeah.
Yeah. So when you went to the pen and you got out, how long did you do in the pen when you got out, starting to be on your music shit?
Well, just 2 years.
2 years?
Little quick, yeah. Nothing.
When you got back out, 2 years, and since you've been in music, have you been going back to jail?
when I got out of the pen, I probably caught like 2-3 violations. After that, yeah, I was smooth. I got off parole.
My point is because like once people start making music, like most of the time you're gonna be making it for your hood. So now you're gonna start running into your enemies. You're making music about like shit like that.
Yeah.
You know, was it still cool? Like running into everybody in jail and shit, or were fools tripping?
Nah, I ain't never. No, can I tell you? No, because I didn't start rapping until when I caught my violation.
Yeah, you know what I'm saying. That's why I
I ain't gonna lie. It was love. It was love. It was like shit. Like, you know, I fuck with your shit.
Yeah.
Yeah, like hell yeah. Even it's a lot of
enemies too.
Yeah, a lot of enemies. They tell me too. Like, you know, I fuck with your shit. If you show me respect, I'm gonna show you respect.
Yeah.
But if you come on here popping there doing it, you know what you expect me to do?
Yeah, for sure.
I done been, you know, to them little. It ain't nowhere to motherfuckers that really do this shit, but I done been somewhere. You feel me?
Yeah.
To where I know, like, I know how to show that respect. I done been around thousands, hundreds of fucking enemies.
You know how to carry yourself in jail.
Exactly.
Yeah,
exactly. So, you know, you show me love.
I mean, it goes like that for anybody.
Hell yeah.
Yeah, no matter who it is, you know, give it, you get it. You don't, it is what it is. We can go from there type shit. Yeah. That's right.
When you were busted, what about because from your area or where you're from, there's a lot of rappers already doing it. Did you see some of them? Did they inspire you when you were like busted? Like, oh, the homies doing it. Like, was that
from the area?
Yeah.
Who used to rap? Fucking
Like, did anybody inspire you? Like when you were in jail? Like Peysoh. Like Peysoh's
Oh yeah. In jail, I would listen to Peysoh. I listen to Peysoh, but I ain't gonna lie, I used to be off like Mozzie and shit.
Like Mozzie? Okay.
Yeah, I used to be out Mozzie and shit. Oh, mama, I used to be out Mozzie.
He's out of the Bay, huh?
Yeah.
Mozzie,
Mozzie.
Yeah, so those are like the type of guys that inspired you. Like, I could get out, I could do this.
Yeah, hell yeah, Mozzie hard. He one of my favorite artists. Mama, he tapped in too. I'm locked in with Mozzie too.
Okay, so when you got out on your violations, that's when you started to go hard.
Yeah,
you started
rapping.
to do like really get into it. Studios and
step in the studio and shit.
Yeah, and you dropping. What are you dropping right now? Like singles and shit? You just dropping singles or you got an album
right now,
coming?
Right now I'm dropping the album, but we starting off with the videos.
Oh, like the videos.
We're gonna do the little visuals and shit first, and then we're gonna drop all the little audio. But the first one is mine, Hood Story. That motherfucker coming out. Well, it's already dropping. We started off with the me and Peysoh, The Truth.
Okay.
We started off with that
that music video that's on the album.
Yep.
That one has. I think that's your most views, right?
On YouTube.
YouTube maybe.
No.
That's not the video with the most views. Which one has the most views? Because I saw all of them.
I'd probably say like County Jail.
Okay, that was
that motherfucker like 200.
That was in your first when you first started. Yeah, County Jail.
Like 200.
Like around.
And I got another one. What's that fucking
County Jail's tight.
Thing, babe. That one. Oh, my mama, that motherfucker like. No, matter of fact, County Jail, I think like at 100K, and the one I'm talking, P thing, that motherfucker is at 200K.
At 200K?
Like 200 something K.
And then the one with Peysoh was what, 246?
Oh, I got one with him that's 2 some, and then the one that we at right now, The Truth, that motherfucker like at 100 something K.
Okay, yeah. So
I got some numbers on that.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Those are your highest ones. Yeah.
Hell yeah.
Yeah, I know what I'm talking about. I researched it. Yeah. I was like, wait a minute, what's he talking about? Yeah. Yeah, I think the one with Peysoh, the previous one, not the new one, that has the most. And then it's County Jail.
Yep.
And then P Thing. Yeah. Good records too, dog. Where do you get your style from? Like, where did it come from? What's your main influences, like listening growing up?
I ain't gonna lie, what I listen to, it don't even sound like me, like.
Red Hot Chili Peppers.
Nah, hell no. Like
Sublime.
Nah, I grew up. My dad used to play in a car like Life Jennings. Fucking my mama played Betty White. Fucking like shit like that. Yeah. Temptations.
It's like old school, like oldies.
Oh.
Yeah, Tim, like, you know, shit like that. But as far as me, my brother, on my dad's side, I grew up listening to Lil Wayne, the Lil Hot Boy era and shit.
Okay.
I probably was too young for that, but that's the shit I used to like listen
Yeah,
to.
that didn't sound like it was your era.
Nah, yeah.
The Hot Boys was like 2000s.
Yeah, that's my big brother, but like that's the music I like remember, you know, listening to and shit. Fucking, but
Yeah,
me,
I don't see Lil Wayne in your music.
No,
though.
I was listening to Lil Wayne.
You listen to it.
Yeah, I was listening to Wayne. Yeah, I was listening.
Everything except for Lollipop.
Yeah,
Yeah, my mama.
that was like his main hit too, like one of his main records.
Yep.
Oh yeah.
Put him on the
So
map.
you had Lil Wayne in the tape deck.
Yeah,
No 50.
nah, I go Meek Mills,
Okay.
Lil Snoop, Lil Snoop. Damn, I ain't gonna lie, I was fucking with Pac too.
What
I
you
listen to some or Biggie. I fuck with Pac and Biggie too.
Did you mess with any of that Chicano rap?
Like older.
Yeah, the older shit.
Who I used to listen to? Oh, fucking damn, Conejo.
Conejo?
Yeah, Conejo.
He a legend.
The homies used
For
to stay,
sure.
yeah, bumping that on the hood. We used to be off that smoking and shit to Conejo and shit.
Would you call him lyrical, fool?
Who's that?
Conejo.
Oh man, I probably heard one song from him.
Oh shit.
Yeah, not. I just I've never bumped him like that.
You were not intrigued by like Mexican rappers back then? Because Conejo would be considered more like hip hop, dog. Even though he's a Chicano rapper, he does more like hip hop music. And now he does like rock and roll music.
He does rock and roll now.
It's like
That's
heavy
great.
metal.
Heavy
type.
metal, yeah.
That's crazy.
He's with Nate No Face and like he's kind of went to that
Like
style.
doing that.
Yeah.
Didn't
Salute to
like
Cornejo.
Machine Gun Kelly do something like that? Like he went to like rock.
Yep. Lil
Similar.
Wayne did the same shit. Like Lil Wayne had.
Rock and
rock
oh yeah,
stars.
I remember that. Yeah.
I think some people are just on some musicians type shit,
Yeah.
and they're just like, hey, we could make all music. Like whatever.
Cypress Hill did that too. They did like
Yeah.
a rock album, a rock rap or whatever.
So that wasn't your forte, like Chicano rappers?
Not really. Probably nah. Hell no. I used to like slow jams and shit, like oldies.
Yeah.
I fuck with the oldies for sure.
What's your favorite oldies?
Oh, it's a lot. Goddamn.
Like you got one oldie you could bump, bro. They're about to execute you.
Smokey Robinson, Cruising.
Okay.
Okay.
Shit, that's a jam right there. They use that shit for like a lot of weddings and shit, dog.
Mama.
Huh?
That's a player one right there.
Yeah. Have you ever done any have you done any deals with people? Signed anything with like Sony, or any type of deals you've ever done?
Oh yeah, with OTR and shit.
You signed with OTR?
Yeah, we got like on some albums and shit. Yep. Hell
Coming
yeah.
out
Yep.
soon.
Hell yeah. Me Peysoh collab album, and then two of them me by myself with some features on that motherfucker.
So you and Peysoh got a
We got a
collab
whole,
album?
we got a
Oh,
collab
man.
album.
With OTR?
Yeah.
Is it with OTR?
Yeah.
Oh, that's gonna be good, dog.
Yeah.
Both talented, dog.
Don't he have a regular release with them too?
Yeah.
Like his own album release with OTR?
Oh, that I don't know. I'm not sure. But he do drop through. Like with through me and shit. He OTR dropping and shit. But as far as like him and OTR, I don't know. I can't say. I wouldn't know that.
You said you got a record coming out or a CD or whatever coming out soon.
Yeah. Yep. Hood Story.
Who do you
we
got
already-
on it? Who's some of the features you got?
I got Peysoh on that motherfucker. Little Weirdo. I got Burner 415 on there.
Okay.
Burner as a cookies guy?
Yep. I got him on that motherfucker.
How'd you get him?
Me and Burner been locked in. Burner, I had did an album with him too before. Yep.
You don't get no hate by doing music with him?
Yeah.
Because he's from up north?
Yep. But little do they know, like, I'm not retarded. Like, I tap in first. I'm not bigger than the program, If you know, you know.
Yeah, because today we got a phone call and it said, ask him about being signed to Go Toast.
No, I was never signed to Go Toast. Spencer, I was never signed to Go Toast. Did I release my music through his platform? Yes. But me being signed like this, my artist, I can't do nothing. I can't sign to no. Stop it.
So how does that work then? You're talking about like a distribution deal?
A distribution, yeah.
So
but as far as like me being his artist, like no, I never was signed to him as like his artist. No.
Did you get hate for that, or people come at you?
Nah, yeah, they be saying they little shit, but the way I move, I'm not retarded. Like, if it makes sense to me, I'ma always tap in, you know, to you know,
right
you know what I'm saying? Yeah, I'm a mama, and as soon as I get the go, it's a go.
Okay, and it's business anyways, bro.
I'm a mama.
Everybody's trying to eat and collect their funds.
Exactly.
You know? And as long as it's nothing more than just business, I don't think it should matter. I know before we have had our disagreements with people that were signing to Go To's, or at least doing distribution, but you know, as you start to realize, sometimes it's just business.
Yeah, hell
it ain't
yeah.
like we're homies or we're having fucking lunch and dinner together like that, or you know, you come to my hood, I'm going to your hood. It's just business, dog.
And sometimes it's just personal opinion. My opinion on that might not be the same as Droop's or yours on how you feel about certain things, you know. But at the end of the day, it's just business.
And if the powers that be approve of it, who the fuck are we to say anything?
Exactly.
You know,
That's why I'm not trying to hear nothing.
You probably didn't even meet him. It was probably just done all over digitally.
Yeah. No, I met him.
Oh, you didn't meet him?
Yeah,
Okay.
I met him.
Because sometimes nowadays you just do the deal and sign it, and
yeah,
boom, you know. If he's
before.
reputable, you know, if you know
and
the
he
dude,
cool, and not only that, he cool though. He like very respectful, all that. Like they just want something to talk about.
Yeah,
like he not on that. Like he on something totally different. You know what I'm saying? But people gonna say what they say.
I mean, but you can't blame them either, because
you're right.
Know,
you're right.
A younger you would be like, "What the fuck is this fool doing?"
You're right.
You know what I mean? So you gotta understand that. But sometimes they might not be on that mental yet, where they're like, oh, "Okay, it's business, so let the homie do what he do." You know?
Yeah.
What were you gonna say, Droops?
No, at the end of the day, if that's what helping everybody grow and make money, feed the family, you know, do their thing, then, you know, like you said, who are we to be the ones to hate on it?
Hey, meanwhile, facts for sure. I don't mean to cut you off.
Yeah,
you know?
no, it's all
I'm
good.
always 2 steps ahead.
No, but I mean, that's what it is.
You know? Salute to everybody that's in the chat. Hit the like button real quick. Press like. Share the video. We had some technical difficulties at the beginning of the video, but it seems like it's all squared away now. Meanwhile, the homie's away. I want to give a shout out to the sponsors real quick. There's only a few, so if anybody is looking for new talent, hey, we're open to get some new sponsors. You know, tap into the DM or hit the email and let us know, and we'll go make it happen. Other than that, shout out to OG Moses. He in the chat? I think he in the chat.
Green Botanicals.
Greenleaf
OG
Botanicals.
Moses.
Anybody looking for THC or CBD, hit up the boy on his Instagram at Greenleaf_Botanicals. Big news. Droops got his website up.
Let's go.
You
Tap
don't know
in.
You don't know it yet, huh?
Yeah.
www.shophoodstar.bigcartel.com.
Yeah.
The link is pinned up above. If you're on the computer, it's on top. If you're on your phone, it's at the bottom. All right, click the link, go support. It goes directly to Droops' phone, so he's able to see what you order when you order.
Salute. Appreciate everybody tapping in.
That's the OG spot, Big Cartel. Yeah,
a lot of people don't know about it.
Yeah, that's one of the originators for the underground.
Yeah, for the underground.
For sure. Salute them.
We'll get back to some sponsors a little bit later down the road.
Who do we do? OG Moses?
OG Moses.
Salute OG Moses.
Yeah, salute.
So, my boy, when were you doing the distribution with Gotos? You know roughly the years and shit?
I don't know the year, but I'll say like before all this little tension was, you know what I'm saying?
Before he did the video with the red car and all that drama?
Yeah, when everything, on my mama. It was like when, damn.
It was around that time probably.
It was before Lefty even got out.
Yeah, so it was around that time when everybody was doing it.
Yeah, when everybody was trying to make the little, like they had hope for the little, you know what I'm saying?
The unity thing?
Yeah. But once I seen everything, you know what I'm saying? That's when I knew to.
So you're not doing no distribution through that label no more?
Hell no. Once that happened, I knew how to like, and he knew too. That's why that's why I say he a cool guy. Like he already knew. Like he even had to ask me nothing. He already knew. Like that's
what time it was.
Yeah, that's your. Go ahead, do your thing. You feel me?
Do you know how you got introduced to that label?
To Gotos?
Yeah.
Burner.
Through him?
Yeah, because Burner he a busy man, so like I wanted like we was me and Burner we was like conversating. Me and him was more like hands on and shit, but I guess his schedule got a little bit too busy and shit, so he pointed me his direction. Yeah. So that's how
Okay.
Yeah.
He was trying to plug you in.
Yeah, type shit.
Ain't nothing wrong with that, dog. He was trying to connect the dots.
Yeah.
And put
directly
the
to the
homie
source.
on. Yeah, facts.
Yeah,
was it
yeah.
profitable? Were you able to make money off of it?
What Gotos?
Yeah.
Yeah, hell yeah. Yeah, hell yeah.
Sometimes
That's why I ain't got
what it
nothing.
is.
I ain't got nothing. You know what I'm saying? It's no he a respectful guy. I could say that on mama. You could
You brought up a good word, unity. Can there be unity in the rap game?
With who?
With just anybody. Can there be unity, or is it competitive?
It depends.
Yo, yeah.
It depends. It depends. Like
explain.
What type of chemistry or like what went down with you and this artist or some shit.
Yeah. I seen a post by a homie of mine, and he posted, "Hey, everybody's hating on everybody on here on Instagram, right?"
Mm-hmm.
And I read it, and it's like it's true, but it's nothing new. Not in music. I mean, if you look at the old beefs, even before Tupac and Biggie, they were beefing LL Cool J and Cannabis, and we can go on and on, right?
Mm-hmm.
It's been competitive. It's never been unity. It's like there can only be like a certain amount winning. It feels like in hip hop. Do you believe in that?
Yeah, I do believe, but yeah, I do, but I ain't gonna lie. You know what's the problem is? Like, okay, look.
Like, name one time in hip hop where it was unity. Never. Not even with the greats. It's just one of those games.
But like as far as like the blacks too, like the brothers.
Just everything.
There's
Like,
a lot of
yeah.
unity right now with the blacks and
I was about to say, yeah, now, but they gotta like, I don't know, like I ain't even gonna say too much.
Oh man, just
Like I was finna,
good question.
Like I feel like they shouldn't like put a limit to how far a homie should go.
That's what they're doing now.
Exactly.
Yeah, even though with who though?
I'm not gonna lie. You know who they? Okay.
You saying between the blacks and the Mexicans?
Yes.
Yeah, it seems like the blacks will let you win, but only up to where they want to.
To a certain extent. Yeah. Exactly. Yeah. That's where I'm trying to get to.
Yeah.
Kind of like a tattoo artist only shows you a few tricks and that's it. Just
Like
to
the
get you
homie
by.
Peysoh. Look, I ain't gonna lie. Like not even on no. You know what I'm saying? I ain't worrying about what the comments talking about. But look, the homie, he like lyrically hard. Like
I agree.
you could put him against another black brother rapper,
Yeah,
and it's possible for this Hispanic rapper
to beat them.
to tear
Do
him
his
apart.
shit.
You know what I'm
Yeah.
saying? So I feel like it's not fair. And this person that he tearing apart is a mainstream artist, and he, you know what I'm saying? I feel like it's not fair.
Yeah, but Peysoh here for longevity, though, I think.
Yeah, he is,
I
for
think
sure.
It don't matter right now because I think that 10, 15 years from now, he's still going to be on.
Yeah, for sure. And Lefty too. They got Lefty fucked up. That crazy, scary, spooky. That shit catchy.
Yeah.
You see that little. You see the little mainstream people like they do the little TikToks and
Oh,
they just
it's
stop it
everywhere.
on that little like. Come on, man.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, you know what I'm saying? Like let them get this. shit.
That went more viral than the actual record. That little piece.
Yeah, the little piece.
That's
yeah.
what I'm saying. So that's the. I don't know. They got the homie fucked up too.
Yeah.
Yeah. That's a strong word, unity. I always say that, you know. And I don't like to sound like I'm not hating. It's just the truth. There's never been really unity in any type of
Hey,
hip hop.
Kendrick perform AZ Chike verse word for word. Why what's up with Lefty?
Left him out.
Peysoh.
Yeah. No, that's what I said too.
You know what I'm saying?
Even at the Super Bowl, you know, they didn't bring.
What
them
about
out,
Peysoh?
and
What
they're
about
on the
Lefty?
record, yeah.
On the hood, it's a certain extent on the set.
But you know they don't have.
That's why I'm not gonna go for.
Yeah.
I'm like the. That's what I'm saying. So I'm like the best of like both worlds. Like
You
I
might
got
go
the flavor.
further.
No, but that's why. Cause
You know what I'm saying?
who I'm rolling with. If that's the case, I would have. Why don't got me a big ass deal right now?
I think they just don't want. I think that they'll allow Mexicans in, but not Southsiders,
Thank you.
not Sureños. I
Oh,
don't
he
think
good.
They want that in.
He black.
I think they know.
He a Southsider.
Yeah.
That's why. But I bet you if I would have been from a black hood, I would have been blew up.
Yeah, like a black artist from a black hood. Yeah, that would have been different.
I would have been blew up.
I think it's just the whole Southside thing. It's a stigma for that they don't want in the industry because they know that comes with like bigger problems that they want to deal with.
Mm-hmm.
What some of the like the stuff that the different podcasters have brought up, like, oh, if we bring you, like, you're bringing baggage.
Yeah, which is
So-
not true. Which
You
is
know
not
it's
true.
not true.
But they make it
You know
seem
what I
so
mean?
bad for us. And you know who's out there running like that? Whack 100. Whack 100 is out there just speaking so bad about Southsiders that the big people look at it and they don't want to fuck with us based off of what he's saying.
Yeah.
Like, he'll come up with these lies. And so when somebody big, an executive, wants to sign a homie, they go hear that shit and they're like, nah, never mind.
Well, wasn't that what Lefty was saying, like, in the beginning, right?
That he
Like-
was blocking one of his
like,
deals.
hey, some of this blocks my deals because they listen to some of the rhetoric that these people are pushing.
Yeah.
So they just kind of like scare them off because why am I going to invest money into you?
And Wax
Not
said,
knowing.
Wax said, I didn't stop no deals. Yeah, you didn't call nobody.
Yeah.
But the shit you're saying, people hear it.
Yeah,
You
yeah.
know, that's more than enough, dog. You know, so it's sort of wild, dog. But why do you think they don't want to see a Southsider in the industry?
Damn, how could I say this? Cause they think, all right, I'm gonna put it like this. Cause they think when they sign us, they not just signing us. You get what I'm saying?
Yeah.
I think that's what it is. They think like we sign him. Yeah, we got.
It's bringing extras.
It's a lot of.
Like I said, the
It's a
baggage
lot of
part-
money to put. Like you know what I'm saying? Like
Yeah.
that's what they be scared. But you know,
They go back to think about the American Me movie.
They're
Thank
not
you.
understanding
You know?
that most of the
Yeah.
time.
that ain't got nothing to do with y'all.
Yeah.
Nothing. That's not. You know what I'm saying?
Like if we did our part,
Yeah.
we good.
If you fuck
We're
with
at the
me,
table
run me
for a
my money,
reason.
and
For
I'm
a
gonna
reason,
handle
yeah.
what you know what I'm saying.
Yeah.
That's right, Drew.
I'ma
that's
handle
what they
my
don't
part.
get.
For real though,
What was it? What did he say?
that we're at the table
We're at
for
the
a reason.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
You know, like the homies, if we already made it to the table, right? We already figured our part out. Like,
Right.
don't worry about what's going on with me
Oh,
and
yeah.
my people
Yeah.
on the
Yeah,
back
in the
end.
background, yeah.
Like, we got it figured out.
Yeah.
We got it
we're
covered,
here,
yeah.
we're here to do
Yeah,
business
well, you
and go forward.
It's like when Wack was here and he was like, "Well, you guys ain't even supposed to do this. Don't worry about what we supposed to do. We here, dog."
I mean,
Yeah.
we're doing
Right?
it. We're doing
Is that
what
what
we
you're
do.
saying? Trying to
Yeah.
say like
Yeah.
something like that?
But that's kind of like what they're figuring, that at some point somebody's gonna be able to tell us this or that. And most of the time, the homies that are able to make it there, they're there because they already
They already
did
got
what they had
past
to
that
do.
point. They
Yeah,
got
they-
past
yeah.
the point already.
That
Yeah.
out already.
Yeah, everything's already figured out. You know what I mean?
But now with today, Mr. Keep It Hood, with today's date, the way that the internet works now and the phones and the internet and the TikTok, do you think we really need to be sitting at the table with people like that? Are we really looking to be signed when we can most likely make millions without
Exactly. Yup.
that? Do you think we need that? Like these big fucking...
Nah, hell no. We could do it ourselves. We could do it ourselves for sure.
No, maybe...
What we need them for? As long as we got the little, like, everybody fucking with us. We got the views and all. They ain't got no choice but to pay us.
Yeah.
Yeah.
They gonna want to try to make shit sound sweet, sign us to to throw us on the shelf, to slow down a little motion. No.
But I think anybody making music, the collabs are always gonna be good. So
Yeah.
if somebody's doing good music, like no matter the race, like it's good to get a collab in if you're doing collabs.
But
you know
that's
what I
where
mean?
they can block you at, is the collabs if the artist is signed to somebody.
Yep.
Yeah, but it's certain people because like look at Eminem. He was able to do his shit, and didn't nobody care that he was white.
Yeah, that's crazy. He white. He made it far than a motherfucker.
Didn't nobody care
How
he
the
was
fuck?
white.
One of the
It just-
greats,
Yeah,
you know.
Dr. Dre,
but I mean,
Jimmy Iovine.
Yeah.
he brought his skill to the table,
Yeah.
and if they didn't want to rap with him, he did everything solo.
Yeah.
Or he did it with his camp,
Yeah.
and that's it. He went forward,
Those guys knew though.
and then it was people reaching out to him.
Yeah.
So
Yeah, but at that point, fool, I think they see that he's white,
yeah,
right?
It's marketable.
And, you know, marketable, whatever, but he's one of their own. Even if he acts black or raps black or wants to be black, he's white. Let's give money to our white brother.
Yeah.
Why not?
I think Dre seen him and was like, man, this fool
I'm
could
talking about the
spit.
executives.
No, I know, but Jimmy Iovine is part. That's the executive.
Yeah.
Right, and they seen him and was like, man, this fool could rap. He's dope and he's white. Is marketable all the way around. We're gonna win $1 billion.
I think when you stop worrying about the back end and all the extra shit, and just work and do what you gotta do, eventually, if you're looking to be noticed, they're gonna notice you.
Yeah.
And if you're working and you don't need them, you're gonna make money regardless. Especially nowadays, you know.
Yeah.
Nowadays, you can put your music out straight to the source.
Yeah, yeah.
You know what I mean?
you don't need a record label. I know that much, Mr. Keep It Hood.
Yeah, nah, hell
at
nah.
all you
Hell
need
nah.
is a little hardcore fan base that's gonna buy your shit.
Yeah.
And you can make $1 million and always have your shit out there.
Yeah,
Look
for
at Young
sure.
Dolph. He was doing his shit.
Yeah.
He wasn't
Do-
signing to nobody but a distribution deal.
Do you think our people can make it
Hell
to
yeah.
where we build our own, like, ecosystem?
Yeah, hell yeah. We got a gang of talent. Like I'm talking about, like I said, Peysoh. Like not even him. It's other artists that's like him. Like that's lyrically hard, just like him. Hell yeah, anything possible. We gotta just be like, fuck what they talking about. We gonna do
Our
it.
own ecosystem.
Yeah.
With this internet shit.
Like our own, like, okay, so.
We
like
hate
our
on
own
each other so
podcasts,
much,
our own
though.
Yes.
rappers, our own labels.
That's
But
what it is.
Yeah, but that's why I'm asking, do you think it could be possible with all the hate that we give each other?
You asking him? That's you answer that one.
I mean,
I know the answer to that, but you can answer it.
You already see all the hate you got
Yeah,
walking
yeah,
in here,
yeah,
dog.
yeah. Yeah, I love it. I love it because later on they gonna be like, you know what? Like
Fans.
I fuck with him. Like he didn't held it down. He got thick. You know what I'm saying? He didn't been put. We fuck with him. He really a homie. So I've been dealing with this damn near all my life, rolling with the homies. I'm used to all this right now.
But
I'm
that
used to
same
it.
fool dissing you will go support Tupac. But he's not gonna support his own people, though.
Thank you.
Yeah,
You know.
that's our culture.
That's
Unfortunately,
how it is for us, fool.
dog.
That's
yeah.
how it is for us. That's it's crazy, but it seems like the Raza culture is like that, dog. You can't be. How can I say this? Like, if they've been to prison, you either have to be like on the same level or greater for them to fuck with you.
Yes.
If you ain't never been or you ain't never done something like they've done it, you ain't shit.
Yeah. Exactly.
Same goes for the streets,
Yeah.
music.
I almost feel
all
like sometimes our culture feels like we don't even belong in the hip hop culture. Like if
That's
it ain't Tupac, then you suck, or if it ain't, you know what I mean? We're not on that level, but
Yeah.
like we're our own. To be our own ecosystem, that's gonna be like
We already got it, dog. Listen,
that's-
we have our own podcast, right?
right. That's part of it.
We have our rappers.
Yeah.
We have people that own labels. It's already there, dog. The only thing that's missing is the supporters.
Yeah. Exactly.
The way they go watch Adam 22, they could be right here now, supporting all this shit.
The way y'all be, you know what I'm saying, that all these, I ain't gonna say no name because then y'all gonna think somebody hating, but just like y'all be at all these other brothers shows, lit shows, you know what I'm talking about, we want the same love.
Yup.
You know what I'm saying?
And once they start supporting full and this brings money, then we can put that money back into the hood or into the homies,
Unstoppable.
or into talent or into other shit. Like there's people up there saying like, "Oh, Blue Devil, you should hire me to do this, motherfucker." If we had money, we could,
Yeah.
but we don't. They don't support enough for us to be able to give jobs to
with
those
support.
people.
Yeah.
So yeah, if we had the supporters like that, but it doesn't work like that with our people, dog.
Yeah. You said we have podcasters, we have our own podcast, but we can't amongst podcasters be beefing
Get along
in
with
our
each
own.
other.
Yeah, like I mean, but we can't even settle some of that.
But that's a little bit different though, because the people we have beef with, they're trash, homie. You don't want trash in the ecosystem, you know. Regardless,
It's gonna fuck
Maniaco
everything
Marv,
up.
yeah, Maniaco Marv, fucking, you know,
trash. You know, I
touching
get it.
kids. You got the other fool with sexual accusation. Like those type of people, they gotta go, dog.
Yeah.
You know, but
Well,
other
that's the
than that,
problem. That's what I'm saying. In the ecosystem too, there's a lot of trash, and you have to like weave that out. And then everyone has to get along. That's left over. That's gonna be hard to do.
Yeah.
That's a hard thing to do in our culture.
But not really though. We don't really have to get along, but we just got to learn to work together.
To
dog.
live.
Yeah, I could
That's
feel that. I mean, yeah. But that mentality is better. But
But the rappers have to support too, though. So
Yeah.
it all works like the podcast has to support the rappers have to support the podcast, the fans. Everything has to work
Yeah.
together. And it's pretty hard though.
That's how the other side you see the angles, but the other side you see how they got the whole they shit cracking over there.
Yeah,
They
Bloods
got
and Crips working
Threadlers.
together.
No, I'm talking about up there. Like
Oh, okay.
they got, you know what I'm saying? They got big ass platform because they all fucking with each other. The Rasa and the blacks out there, they like this.
Oh yeah.
You
yeah.
feel me?
Oh
so
yeah.
everybody get to eat.
Yeah.
That's we gotta
Talking
just
about the blacks and the Nortes.
yeah.
yeah, no, I get it. But like down here,
We gotta stop being like
we
that,
just
bro.
don't. The Southerners, the homies, don't get along
I
down
don't
here.
think
You
it's
know what I
everybody
mean?
though, bro.
Yeah, it's not
No, it's not everybody, but it's a
not.
good majority though, for
Yeah.
sure.
But-
I think so.
For the most part, everything's communication. So, you know, sometimes it just takes to be able to communicate. And sometimes it takes you to be the bigger man and get at different people and try to see, like, what's actually holding everything up, you know?
Yeah.
I mean, there's people that are always going to argue. You know what I mean?
For
I
sure.
mean, everybody sees that. We got our own homies we argue with. So it ain't like none of us don't know, you know, like what it is. But it got to start somewhere. So little by little, I think everybody messing with each other, and the more people get to meet everybody, and
We won't be here no more,
Mingle.
fool. When
You're talking about
the
1,000 years from now.
when the
dog.
homies take off, we'll all be dead and gone, my boy.
You're talking about.
But we can at least say we're part of the history.
Yeah, that's
Yeah.
1,000 years from
You
now.
know, we're at the
But I mean-
beginning, fool. As a state, we're at the beginning stages of
this.
our culture
Yeah.
building their own. Because prior to like 5 years ago, there was no homie podcast.
Yeah.
yeah.
You know, now we're building. So give or
Give
take
it some
20,
years.
30
Maybe
years.
there was a couple
Yeah.
5 years ago.
You know,
Yeah.
I feel too like in the hip hop culture, the black culture, they beef a lot, dog. I mean,
Everybody
look at,
beefs,
yeah,
though.
but I'm
Everybody-
saying like yeah.
They show love to each other
Yeah.
like a motherfucker. Like
Yeah.
Well, I mean,
one of they little homies could drop some, they whole hood slapping that
Yeah.
motherfucker.
But then again, somebody like could go to Atlanta like King Von and just boom, they're hating
Yeah.
and bow out, they're done. It happens that quick too in mainstream rap. You know, there's a
Yeah.
lot of hatred in this game. You know, it's hard to condense it into unity because it just when it comes to money and streams and people.
Yeah, but there's not a lot of money, fool, yet for people to be hating about money.
Yeah.
So it's mostly about gangs.
Right,
That's what I think
right.
it's
Yeah,
mostly
yeah,
about
mostly
gangs
gangs, yeah.
because to be fighting over money, there's no money. I mean, the only people, there's few that got money, though.
I get it.
Yeah.
And we know who they are.
Yeah,
Right.
yeah, small community.
But the smaller ones that are fighting over money, I think it's over gangs.
There's not, because there's not even views or nothing to fight over.
Yeah.
Like most of us share the same views.
Same
We got the
watchers.
same watchers, same supporters. So, you know, it's about just, you know, making it happen.
How'd you meet Peysoh?
Peysoh, damn, fucking. I ain't gonna lie, he tapped in with me on IG one day. He used to fuck with a song I had made when I had got out. When I got out the pen, Gangbanger. We started like chopping it up on Instagram and shit, and then one day he was like, you know, I'm gonna pull up on you. Brought him to the, you know, he pulled up to the set. Had all the homies right there, you know what I'm saying? We was kicking it. But later on, we found out like his pops was from the hood.
Oh.
Like from the south side. That's probably why we didn't know, because he was from the south side, he was from the other side. But yeah, he started, you know, coming around and shit. First time me and him, I ain't gonna lie, we clicked. We clicked, and it wasn't even on like no music shit. Like we was on some street shit,
Homie shit.
yeah, like some homie shit at first before we even made a song. Hell yeah, we was thugging before we even hopped in the studio.
That's dope. You guys did a record early on.
Like after we was kicking in and
Yeah,
shit.
like
Yeah.
right,
Yeah,
you know.
yeah.
He was already rapping when you met him.
Yep, that hell yeah. That had dropped that gangbanger. He was fucking with it. And me and him dropped a letter to my block.
So you've seen like the beginning stages of his career, like early on.
Or was he already doing it when you met him?
Yeah, when I started seeing him is when he blew off a 6 block.
Okay.
So he already has something cracking.
Yeah, he already had that video cracking.
Yeah, the 6 block was
Yeah, it
popping.
was,
It's
yeah.
millions now.
Yeah.
But that's still within
But when I
our
met him, he
culture.
wasn't like that though.
He wasn't like he is now.
Yeah.
Yeah, he was still
Yeah.
thugging. Yeah, he was still thugging.
Yeah. So you've seen the rise of
Yeah,
Peysoh.
you seen
Yeah,
the come up.
yeah.
How was it working with him in those early stages?
You see the difference.
I ain't gonna
now?
lie, he younger than me, but I ain't gonna lie. I say competition because, like a friendly competition though, because he a fast worker. Like he knocking his shit down fast, and then he on me like, hurry up, like come on, like we finna do the next song. Like I be right there, like damn fool, like slow down, yeah. So it was cool, it was fun. It was like friendly competition.
Yeah.
That's why I fuck with him. That's my brother right there.
So now that you've seen him take off, do you have a envious feeling that he made it to the top, or at least he's
Hell no, boy. He could tell you, man. I congratulate this boy damn near every day. Like you hard, like you lyrically hard. Like I'm really one of them homies. I don't envy no homie. I don't care what no other homie talk about. You know what I'm saying? But I'm not one of those. Ask about me. I'm not one of those. You guys Peysoh too. Like I'm really like I congratulate you. Like that's why you doing your shit. Fuck, I'ma hate for it. We both from the same hood. Like
You're not,
he know it's all love.
You're not mad because you're like, how you make it? You're Mexican. I'm black, homie.
Nah, hell no. I don't give a fuck. I'm like, you made it. I'm right here too. Like my time finna be coming. I'm right here on the hood. And he one of them homies. I don't know if y'all seen. He brought me out on Rolling Loud.
Yeah, we seen.
Just that. It's no reason for me to. You know what I'm saying? Like the little envy for what? He showing love, all type of shit. Hey, Boosie, come on, badass, come on.
Plus, that's a door that's there for you.
Exactly.
To walk through. You just gotta figure out your play.
How I'm gonna do it exactly.
Yeah.
It's no hell no. He know it's all love over here.
Do you feel like he gotta I don't want to say give it to you because a lot of people be like, well, if the homie made it, I should make it too.
Like owing
Right.
some shit.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Do you feel like he owes you that, or do you think you just gotta work for it?
I ain't gonna cap. I feel like however he feel, he like, you know what I'm saying? If he feel like that, whatever. But me, I gotta work for my shit. I ain't even gonna cap. It's like that's him. This his fame. This, you know what I'm saying?
His success.
If he wanna share his light and be like, you know what, hey hood, don't trip here. Like I got, you know what I'm saying? Even though he do that. That's nobody business, but he do that. Like that's that type of homie. Hey hood here. Huh.
Well, you see it. I mean, like you said, he took you to Rolling Loud.
Yeah.
You're in
You know
the
what I'm saying?
videos with the homies.
So
you
it's
know
not
what I
even
mean?
too much I gotta tell him. Like
It's more about like
he's
doing
solid.
your
He's
part,
solid.
right?
Yeah. Long as he know like I'm genuinely like
Ride or die.
there.
Yeah.
Yeah. He gonna show me love.
Some homie shit.
My mama. He gonna show me. He didn't threw chains on me here. You know what I'm saying?
Fire.
Don't trip. That's the boy on the set.
That's right. Salute to the homies.
Salute to Peysoh for sure. Now, there's not all homies are like that.
No.
You have another homie from your hood that sort of like you beef it with,
Oh no, I don't beef for nobody.
or they got an issue with you.
Well, that's in every hood though. I ain't gonna cap. That's in every hood. Everybody, you know what I'm saying? You got a homie that ain't gonna like something. You know what I'm saying? You just gotta keep doing you. Oh, mama. But
Does that homie feel like he was left out?
boy, I feel like damn.
Don't plug in right there.
Yeah,
fool.
that's
Get
what he
away
feel
from
like.
there. Don't plug in right there.
Yeah, that's
Don't
what he
plug in
feel like.
somewhere else. Now you fucked up the viral moment.
I don't see why though. I do not see why.
Because that's how it is sometimes within homies, dog. They feel like some get left behind and they feel like they're owed something or they should come along for the ride regardless. But we all know that sometimes the ride's not for everybody.
Mm-hmm. And you can't be owed something if you like, if like you a regular smuggler, like you could be, nowadays you could be anybody you want to on the internet, on mama. So, I don't know, you know, that shit, I don't want to say too much though, but
Yeah.
that shit be crazy though. All I'm gonna say is, you know, I'm still in my barrio on the hood. I ain't got no problems with no homies. Even if I did have problems with a homie, I'm the type of homie that's go not take it to the internet and that's go hit your DM or where you at. We need to talk. You know what I'm saying? And we gonna handle it however we handle it. But all that other shit, that shit don't.
Yeah, that's fucked up. Like we talk about like when you bring like hood business to the internet.
That's like some police shit, low key.
For like nobodies to watch and have their
opinions
input
and shit.
on
Yeah,
something that does not concern them, dog.
Oh, mama.
You know, but it happens though.
Yeah,
It does happen. That's for sure.
Fucking every day.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Bullshit.
But it doesn't have to happen with everybody.
Yeah.
Like the homie said, everything ain't for the internet.
Yeah, it's not. Like, fuck you gotta go to the internet for? You can call me. You know where I live at, you know? But
it is what it is.
That's
yeah,
harder
it is
though,
what it is.
right?
You know, I gotta keep thriving, you know, getting, you know, trying to make it to where I'm trying to go. I can't let nobody that's in their feelings try to, you know what I'm saying?
Little harder though, right? Like dealing with shit like that with the homies.
Yeah, hell yeah,
than an enemy, because at least an
Exactly.
enemy, that's what you expect.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
I expect that from an op.
Yeah.
So 2025, how is Mr. Keep It Hood building a squad?
2025.
How you building your surrounding
Right
key
now.
pieces?
Yeah.
Like how you building your 6 men or your bench? How you building your
NBA team.
Your NBA team, dog. Your homies. How you picking them?
Like how we going up this year?
I'm not gonna lie. I'm staying. My circle's small than a motherfucker. I ain't gonna lie. I only kick it with like close every day. Homie, I only kick it with one homie, and he from the hood. And I've been knowing this person for before we was from the hood. When we was kicking it up under a tree, riding fixies, doing wheelies, and sharing Golden Ox chili cheese fries and shit. Joe Blizzy on the
Shit
hood.
sounds good, dog.
You know what I'm
Right.
saying?
Damn.
I don't like lock in after like I ain't
No
gonna
new
say too much.
friends.
That situation, I'm gonna go to a person I know that like he, you know what I'm saying? That's my boy on the hood. He already know we locked in. I didn't did a lot for him and he didn't did a lot for me on the set, and we don't. Hey, I did this for you. Oh, I didn't.
So you ain't counting favors.
Yeah.
I love the fuck out. Hey, I'm the Nino to his daughter,
Yeah.
and he the Nino to my son. We locked in on Rabbit Game. I love the fuck out this boy. Set. Barriques. Hell yeah, that's the boy.
Yeah, that's right.
That's the way it should be.
Nah,
You
for
know,
sure.
always listen. There's fools out there, dog, that claim to be with all this and all that, but they ain't got one homie around them. Not even one, dog. Like at least bring one motherfucker around.
Exactly.
They don't even got one. Like
And he
they-
coming to everything.
Yeah, that's rare nowadays, dog. You see, podcasters, YouTubers, rappers, and you look behind them, fool, and there's nobody. They'll have a bunch of different people from different places, but they don't have nobody from their area. That tells you a lot.
Yeah, that's true.
Where's all the Nyland homies?
A lot of motherfuckers ain't built for this shit. Sad.
Hey, where were you guys located again? I'm just kidding.
Hey, a lot of people ain't built for this. You feel me? You
Yeah,
have to,
nah, that's
like,
true.
It'll be the person you least expect. Like, you know what I'm saying? He ain't gonna when he. You know what I'm saying? Like, nah, never.
Is that something that took you long to figure out?
It kind of hit me, like, you know what I'm saying? Like
as
you can't be mad at the next man for your problems, or you can't involve the next man for your problems.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Or try to make it seem like, oh, this is the, nah, come on, man. You gotta grab your nuts and be a man. This is what you signed up for. You got your ass whooped to get, you know what I'm saying,
to do this.
You know what I'm saying? You're gonna have to get your ass whooped a couple more times. You just gonna have to be a man and grab your nuts.
Yeah.
You can't be mad at me because you didn't grab your nuts. That's all I'm saying.
Yeah.
Feel me?
If you could collab with someone in LA, like to you know, like a dope collab that's gonna get you out there. You're already out. What I'm saying, even more. Who would it be?
It has to be LA.
Or it could be anybody. Yeah, I just said LA. We'll do LA and then do America.
I ain't gonna lie. I'm gonna have to go with EBK J-Bo.
Okay.
I ain't gonna. Yeah, EBK
He's dope.
J-Bo.
Yeah.
He hard as fuck.
Okay. Well, what about worldwide?
Like mainstream.
Anybody could be good. Could be a female. Could be a
mainstream. I'm not gonna lie. I got one with a mainstream artist already.
Yeah.
I don't know if y'all ever heard of Lil Zay Osama.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I got one with him. He signed to Lil Durk.
Okay.
Yeah.
What's his hit? He has a song that's out.
Soul Cry. He got
He got a few out there.
he got a couple.
He's doing his thing for sure.
Yeah, I got one with him. Mainstream.
How'd
him.
you guys lock that in?
I was shooting a video already inside a little what was it, like a hotel or some shit, and he was up in there getting a room, and I bumped into him, and we locked in from right there on the set. He see me with the cameraman and shit. He like, you make music? I'm like, yup. He like, lock in with me. I'm in LA for woo amount of days, you know.
So you gotta lock it in the time that he was here?
Yeah, locked in with him.
Yeah.
Probably like, no, the next day. Yeah, the next day I was probably like in the studio with him.
He's Chicago, right?
Chicago, yup.
Yeah.
What kind of artists are you listening to right now?
Right now, damn, who I'm listening to right now? I ain't gonna lie, I'm off the EBK J-Bo.
Oh, that's hard.
Yeah, I'm off the EBK J-Bo.
He just got out too.
Yeah, I'm off J-Bo for sure. He be saying the same shit I be, you know what I'm saying? I ain't gonna do all that right here, but yeah.
Is it easier for you to tap in with these fools? Because for one, you black, or you know, and then for two, you next to Peysoh.
Yeah.
Because for us, we be hearing motherfuckers are like that. They ain't answering though.
Nah, yeah, it depends on like.
These Mexicans.
It depends on the person. Like I didn't hit up some people that like I wouldn't think like that'll reply and they reply.
Okay.
Mama, so I guess it just depends on the person, like how they is.
Do you use that Peysoh card a lot?
No,
because you know,
I'm not gonna lie, I don't even have to use it because they already like.
They kind of see it.
Yeah, like hey, you be with Peysoh, huh? Like I don't even have to use the motherfucker. They, you know. But y'all can't know me from that. I'm Mr. Keep It Hood. Y'all gotta know me for keeping it hood. You feel me?
But it's still a good car to have in the back pocket.
It's smooth. It's smooth.
Yeah.
Hell yeah. I'm right there supporting the homie.
Yeah,
I'm a mama.
right.
is it a get out of jail free card?
Low key, a little easier. You know, it's smooth. Yeah, it's a little easier, but
That's cool though, because some people act
a lot of people get it like that too.
Yeah.
Can't be mad at me because I'm, you know what I'm saying? I know what I'm doing.
I'm in the right spot at the right time.
The fuck?
With the homie.
Exactly.
Yeah, for sure.
Yeah. Because some people act like, nah, it's just, you know.
Oh, he dick riding. Woo. Man, stop it.
It's about supporting for it's just what it is, dog.
Hey, they was on me about the Rolling Loud.
Why?
They was on me because I was, I guess when the homie hit his water bottle and he passed it to me. From me holding it for him, I became a water boy.
Oh, get the fuck out of here. Hey, fool, I get up right here. I get up to get water, and I'll tell them, hey, you want one?
Yeah.
And then they'll be like, oh, they're fetching water. Nah, fool. It's
That just sound like a hater, huh?
respectful, my
Yeah,
boy.
yeah,
Exactly. That's because that's the homie. Exactly.
That's some homie shit.
Dead homies.
And not only that, but it's about knowing who's doing it at the moment, dog. If this is the fool that's actually winning right now, hey, I'm here to help out any way that I can,
Yeah,
dog.
hell yeah, it's
If
the
not,
homie.
if you're not helping, you in the way.
For real.
if you're not helping you in the way, dog.
No cap.
That's
Straight
normal
up.
shit, dog. You know, you help the homie.
People are gonna hate no matter what.
I mean,
Yeah,
he brought
hell
you
yeah.
to Rolling Loud. I mean, that's already love right there, bro.
Oh, my mama.
I mean, come on, dog.
On
They
the
said that. They said you were the water boy because you held his water. Damn, dog.
You can't beat the internet. Like
Yeah,
you
you
can
can't
type
beat
whatever you want on the internet, and whoever ride with you, they go believe it. Like
Yeah, for sure.
you know.
That's how-
And me being like a solid homie, I can't say too much on the internet. So
That's cool, dog.
I kind
They
of like
call me
gotta
the
let you
water
win
boy.
type shit.
Yeah.
They've
But
called
see,
me the
that's-
water boy in
That's
here.
the same thing that we do when people.
They
when-
have.
Yeah, when we let them win,
I
they're
would've
like,
got you a
"Oh, it's
water
because you
one
guys
time."
are scared. That's why you don't want to say none."
Yeah, you can't win.
And it's
dog.
like, hey, it's like it's not the place for it.
Yeah,
We
you
call
can't
those-
beat the
We call
internet.
those
You know?
level 10 soldiers. You know.
Yeah, this ain't always the
level
place
10.
for it. You know, I don't gotta argue my grievances on the internet.
Yeah,
You know, sooner or later you run
everything
into
gonna
the people.
unfold.
Yeah,
Everything gonna
it
unfold.
is what it is.
Hey, are you into cloud chasing?
He's reading the comments.
I'm not reading comments.
Oh, he was reading him.
Oh.
Stuck on the comments.
Yeah,
Yeah.
And I don't
Get
mean
stuck
I don't
on
mean
that.
cloud chasing like doing like in a bad way. I mean like finding the new trend and following it. You know, whatever it might be to boost your music.
Shit, I feel like whatever you feel like to go, as long as it's not no fucking
Weirdo shit.
Yeah, do your thing, go viral, mama. Just stay facts. You feel me?
Cause that's what it's about nowadays. Going viral. For,
Yeah, going viral, showing your ass on the internet, going viral.
yeah.
You feel me?
It's
I
cloud
don't-
chasing
I don't know about
different.
showing your. You
Not
know-
literally, but you know.
Okay, yeah, facts. Well, for the females at least.
Is cloud chasing different than being a clout demon?
Oh hell yeah!
Yeah.
If you ask me, but nobody asked me.
But like, would you come on here and crash out just to like go viral?
Nah, hell nah. I'm not gonna crash out. I'm not finna talk about nobody. I'm not finna know none of that. All
Yeah.
I can do is just like say how, you know what I'm saying? Like how it is, and that's it. I'm not gonna say no name, no nothing. We're not finna do all that. We're not gonna do no internet shit. I'm not none of that. Oh mama, if you
Yeah.
know, you know.
So there's still standards to
Well,
it.
that's when it's real shit.
Yeah.
When it's like real shit, it's not for the internet, dog. And it sucks sometimes because sometimes it starts on the internet.
Yeah.
And then it turns into
Then it
real
turns
shit.
into some real shit.
and-
Exactly.
And real ones ain't gonna.
Yeah.
They're done.
Yeah.
They're done. And then the watchers are like, but they don't know.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
That's what we're just talking about right now.
But
That
if
shit crazy.
But if it's like something to do with the music, then I think you're supposed to go viral and
Yeah,
clout chase,
yeah,
dog.
exactly. Not
It's
no
entertainment.
bunk shit.
You know, I think so.
No.
So you're saying clout chase, but make sure you stay within your morals.
Yeah,
and you don't
got
go out
to.
of, and you don't go
You
out of
got
that
to.
box.
Yeah, you got to,
It's because that's a tricky circle to stay in, because you might think you're in your morals, but to the outside, people might be like, nah, he went
Like
too
keeping
far.
it
Yeah,
entertainment though. Like if you're only talking about somebody's music
Yeah.
and not about them and how they're living and shit like that,
yeah.
I don't think it's
I feel
the
like
same.
look,
but
I'm
then
gonna put
again,
it like
that's where we
this.
go. That's your opinion. To other people, might be like, that's not my opinion on it. Just depends. It's opinionated. You know what I'm saying?
I feel like however you feel, that's how you should feel. Like, or however you feel towards a person, you should let that person know how you feel.
Don't block
You know what I'm
them.
saying? Don't go,
No.
you know what I'm saying? Go straight making a
Yeah.
story. Hey, this woo, man, that's like, I ain't gonna lie, that's some lame shit. Like, I don't care if you like it or not. That's some lame shit. However you feel, whatever you gotta say to me, you can call me or you can either send a text message. We can meet up, handle it, whatever. Woo, woo. But you trying to do the little.
But are you trying to meet
That's-
up with anybody? Just anybody?
No, not
that got a
anybody.
problem with you?
Nah, it got to be a person that
We
hell
gotta have
no.
some
Like an
kind of
op, I'm not meeting
yeah.
up with no op.
I mean, there's no reason.
Yeah, there's no reason.
know?
But like, I'm talking about like if we like that, like
Yeah, if we homies.
Joe Blizzy,
Yeah,
if we get into it, however we feel about any situation, you feel me? Like, I know your number, you know my number. I'm not finna go to the and make a so you can, you know what I'm saying? Like that's some. I'm not finna do that. Like, and I'm only gonna do that is when a person do that. Cause a person that know me, they know I'm not no internet person. I'm not like that. But once you feel like you tryna, you feel me? I'm not gonna just stand there and I'm gonna say something too on the hood.
right.
me?
If someone says it on the internet,
Yeah,
you're
I
gonna
gotta
say,
respond.
"Fuck you,"
I'm
yeah.
gonna respond. So don't get mad when I respond and you you talking about this. Do you remember, like, you know what I'm saying? This shit is
the same way
crazy,
too.
gang.
Like if someone says something, you know, and it pertains to me or any of my pals, I might go one day on you. You know what I mean? Just to let you know, hey,
that shit crazy.
We're here. You know,
say
and
something, you the bad guy.
Yeah, and then after that, I'll chill. You know, because you take it there, it's like you're not taking it to in real life.
On the hood,
you're not doing it in real life. So you got the album coming out. What's the name of it one more time?
Hood Story.
Hood Story. That's your next project coming out for sure.
Next project, and then I got one with a project with Peysoh.
Okay, but the Hood Stories, how many songs does that have? Just to let the fans kind of know.
I think it's like 10 or 13 songs.
So it's an album coming out. When will it be out?
We already releasing it, but we starting with the visuals. So like the whole thing, by the time the whole thing be probably like after the Little Weirdo tour, y'all go get y'all tickets.
Are you on that tour?
Yeah, I am. Yep.
Oh, okay. Are you going to Albuquerque by any chance?
Albuquerque.
At the jam spot?
Yeah, it is on there too.
Okay.
Yeah, Albuquerque on there.
I might be pulling up, a little surprise guest for you guys, buddy.
Pulling that.
Yes, sir.
He's a Colorado specialist.
All right.
Yeah, salute them. So I got to give them at the end. I got to give them a shout out.
Yeah, for sure.
But yeah, that's cool, man. Yeah, that's a Little Weirdo, Fat Guapo on them.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's cool.
Shout out my boy Little Weirdo.
Sure.
He show love.
Salute.
That's going to be a big tour. You ever been out there?
Nah, hell, I ain't never been
This
nowhere.
This your first time we're going to be traveling?
Anywhere, yeah. Hell yeah.
Man, are you married?
Nope, not married.
Man, you going to be knocking out that pussy, dog. For sure.
Nah, hell no, boy. My bitch is crazy.
My bad. You got a girl. Hey, man, sorry. I sometimes salute to your girl, dog. So let me ask you this: Mexican chicks or black chicks, dog?
Oh yeah, you know she
They're
Latina.
both fine as hell.
You know she Latina.
She Latina, all right then. Okay. Yeah, you're gonna have fun then. My bad. Forget all that. But you're gonna eat good. You know, you're gonna. It's just gonna be fun, bro. Trust me. You're gonna enjoy yourself. Are you doing all the shows?
Yeah, most likely. Yeah, I'm gonna do all of them.
It's a lot of shows.
Yeah. Boy, it depends on Little Weirdo. I'm gonna see. Nah, most likely, yeah, all of them.
Yeah,
because I don't like flying, bro. Like I
love it. You're gonna do Atwater too, huh?
Yeah.
All the ones up north. There's one up north, Atwater, Santa Barbara.
Oh, we gonna have Atwater lit. I got the homies pulling up over there.
Oh hell yeah!
Yeah, hell
Who's pulling up? Spooky?
Nah, I got some homies out there.
Yeah,
I got some homies out there that's gonna pull up.
Yeah, it's gonna be dope. That's
make
gonna be
sure everything.
one.
You know what I'm saying?
A lot easier.
Hopefully they don't cancel on you like they did Peysoh.
Yeah.
He had an Atwater show and they called in a bomb threat on the event place.
Damn.
Yeah, and they had to cancel his show.
That's crazy, right?
They made it crazy.
Yep.
Yeah.
Yeah, you guys are doing a lot of cities, man. Utah's in there, Albuquerque's in there, Washington's in there. What else is in there?
Putting in that work.
Yeah, hell yeah.
I think Texas, and I have the whole itinerary right here on my phone. That's gonna be good tour, man.
For sure. You want to take some phone calls?
Yeah, you ready to take some phone calls, bro?
Or nah?
So Hood Stories coming out, 10 songs, a collab with Peysoh. So you guys be on the lookout for that shit.
Yeah, tour with Little Weirdo. You know what I'm saying? We going crazy up in that motherfucker.
Yeah. Mr. Keep It Hood on YouTube. Check out all his latest videos. What's the most recent song? What would you recommend and what video to go watch?
The Truth.
The Truth? Okay.
For sure.
That's the one with Peysoh.
Yeah, for sure.
Yeah, y'all go check out.
Y'all go run that up. And I just dropped one South Central. Y'all go run that up too, South Central.
Oh yeah. The tour coming up, man. That's what you got to do, bro.
Yeah, it's my first time on tour too.
Get on those tours.
Be outside working, huh?
And you branch out and you suck up all those fans. 10 people from this state, 10 from that, 10 from there, and so on and so on. That's what it is right there. Let's take some phone calls. You ready?
I don't know if he wants. Do you want to take phone calls?
Yeah, come on. But yeah, we can get the trolls up in here. I ain't worrying about it.
I don't think so because they talk shit in the chat, but they're scared to call. The trolls.
Yeah, a lot of people don't call.
They're pussy, fool.
Yeah, call.
They're not with it like that.
Yeah, they see what's going South Central. They see what's going on.
I'm gonna give you the props. It's harder for homies like you to rep the hood and to like hold that honor and the dignity, respect. It's twice as hard for you as it is for me. So I'm gonna give you what they ain't giving you, and that's the props that it's harder for you, dog.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? You know what I mean?
Appreciate you, bro. Hell yeah. That's all love.
By the way, everybody, we got Muggsy in the building. That's who's talking behind the
Young
camera.
Is that who it is?
Yeah, salute to Muggsy.
I can't even see you, my dog. These things are dark as fuck, bro. I did that shit for a reason.
They said Wooty Woo gonna call.
All right, the numbers listed up above, it's 213-770-7838. Go ahead and call in. Do not call in from a blocked number. We will not answer. Once again, the number is 213-770-7838.
Let me get it.
Lower your TV. 213
213
770
770
7838.
7838.
We got Mr. Keep It Hood in the building. Those that haven't liked the video, hit the like button. If you're on your phone, double tap the screen. Show some love. Comment in the comment box. Share the video. You already know. All right, let's go. 213-770-7838. Let's get it cracking in here. Come on. There we go.
Pretty good. We had about 500 at the max peak.
Yeah.
For sure. We just had somebody call in, but it should click on accident. So. Here we go.
Unknown caller.
562, you're in the building. Talk to us. You guys can hear it in that room.
What's the deal?
Yeah.
What's the deal, Mr. Keep It Hood? What's the deal? Hardest Black SA.
Oh, yeah, that part.
XD Films. It's XD Films in this bitch. You know what he do?
Oh, yeah, XD Films. You know what's going on.
Shout out Nino's management.
You know what I'm talking about? OTR.
All that.
You know what I'm saying? WMG.
All that.
Big Rich Rabbits. You know what I'm saying?
It's the big one, not the little one.
You know what I'm talking about?
Yeah. Salute to everybody.
Salute.
Everybody.
Appreciate
Shout out
you.
everybody.
Respects.
Yes, sir.
Yup.
Yeah.
Yup. Aratos.
Appreciate you, gang.
All right, my boy. Thanks for calling in. 213, you're in the building. What up? Yo. 213, you're in the building. All right. Let's go next caller. 323. What's up?
What's up, bro?
What's good?
Hey, this is the podcast, right?
Nah, fool. This is Domino's. What's cracking?
This is
All right, fool. Correcting super shit. Come on. What up?
what's up, bro?
What's poppin'?
What's up, Mr. Keep It Hood?
What's going on? What you gotta say, man?
I gotta say, I'm a huge fan, fool.
All right, appreciate you for tapping in, man. That's all I love.
Yeah. I appreciate you, bro.
Hell yeah.
That's what's up, bro. That's all I wanted to say.
All right, appreciate it.
Are you moaning, fool? Are you moaning?
Say it with your chest out, my boy.
Hell no,
You might want to check. You might want to check your calzones, my boy. They might have this.
Hell no.
Sound like a
Salute, my boy.
Salute, my
Appreciate you
boy.
calling.
We're just fucking with you. Appreciate you, big dog.
Yeah, support you, Mr. Keep It Hood, Rabbit Gang, and all that, though.
Appreciate it, rabbits.
There we go.
Yeah. Salute, my boy.
I still know that, though.
Check them calzones, though, fool. They sound wet. Let's go. Next caller. 760, you're in the building.
What's cracking with it is Blanco 15.
What up?
Blocks.
Hey, I said, my dog, where's Mr. Keep It Hood? He's right there.
Yeah, what's poppin', gangland?
Hell yeah, you already know. Shout out to the Rabbits, man. I see my boy doing it to Bizzle right there. You feel me? The hardest black essay.
You know what I'm talking about? Yeah. And that what?
Huh?
I said-
that what? What? Hey, fool.
Yeah.
We know the truth, man.
Yeah, it's cool though, man.
Hey, we need a Blanco
Hell
part
yeah.
2 up here,
What's up, my
fool.
boy? What's up with the fellas? Y'all getting it cracking right there?
We need a Blanco part 2.
You already know, P. Let's get it cracking. You already
Let's do
know.
it.
Salute.
fool.
Salute.
We'll lock
Let's do it
in.
up, dog.
Yeah.
You already know. I said mine,
Respects.
fool.
Appreciate
Yeah.
you, Blancs.
Got you, my boy. Thanks
Hell
for
yeah,
calling
you
in.
already know. I said mine good. I love you, dog. Keep signing, fool.
You already know, love you too, gang.
All right, doggy, stay up.
Hell yeah, say mine,
Let's
fool.
go.
Yeah.
Next caller, 951. What up?
What up, dope podcast again. Shout out Keep It Hood. What up, Blue Devil? What up, Droops?
What's
What
good?
up, Pope Pee?
I knew it was coming.
I know it's coming. I seen a 951. I knew what it was, dog.
213, you're in the building.
Fucking bum.
Yeah, the hardest black essay, nigga, the original, not that bitch ass nigga next to y'all. What's happening though?
He trying to go viral. This an internet
I'm
nigga.
not
Yeah,
black,
101
fool.
not.
This an internet nigga. He wanna repost. He want to repost. He want to repost. You want to repost. Shut your bitch ass up, nigga. Come to the hood. Come to the hood, nigga. Get it out the way. Come to the hood. Come to the hood. No, you not. You on your mama porch. 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 You been running. You been on a cap. Show it. Hey, the world want to see. The world want to see. When can we do this? 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 You're not answering the question, my boy. We don't. Hey, look, we don't conduct ourselves like that. When can we do this? When can we do this? When can we do this? Let's squabble up. I know you're gonna have to do that. You're gonna have to do that. You're gonna have to do that.
You ain't like that, nigga.
Nah, he good.
805, you're in the building.
Lame ass.
Hey, Las Chivas o América?
That's
Chivas.
Arriba Jalisco. Have a good night, hater world.
Have a good night.
That was random as fuck.
Well, they changed the mode. I'll tell you that.
Yeah,
He wanted viral. He wanted a clip. He wanted a clip.
I didn't
so
know what it
bad.
was till like after.
We got him. We got him. Don't worry.
Hey, look. I'm gonna put it like this. How could you be the hardest black essay if you're not an essay? You're not from a barrio, my boy. Spencer. So say if you ain't running with the homies.
Let's go. The number is listed on the screen: 213-770-7838. Continue to call in. Let's go. 831. You're in the building. What up?
Salute to the one and only Mr. Hood Nalgas.
They baptized you.
They baptized you, dog. That means they showing love.
That's love.
That was a bitch boy fan.
No.
They
Showing love, dog.
Nalgas?
Yeah,
That's what they do, though. They just like the.
That's our shit.
They call me
them,
blue
like-
nalgas.
Yeah.
Nalgas.
Okay.
That's how they do us here.
No.
Yeah.
We don't take it to the heart, dog, because, you know.
That's like our.
I'm just saying, because, you know, it's a lot of motherfuckers that want this internet. They love this internet shit, gang.
That's how they do us. Right
They want
here.
a clip. They want a clip.
Yeah, but if you've seen our episodes before, they've been doing
Every
so.
time
So we're like
somebody
cordial,
comes
you
new,
know, and that's not a big
Whenever
deal.
somebody comes new,
They
hit
do
you
that,
with
yeah.
that.
Okay.
baptized.
Okay.
Yeah.
baptized.
Like
I know
showing
I'm
love. Yeah.
323. You're in the building.
Yo, what's up?
What's up, big dog?
What's good?
Shout out to Hater of
Salute.
Salute.
shout out to Mr. Keep it 100.
Appreciate you, gang, man.
Hey, you mentioned earlier that your favorite Chicano rapper was Conejo.
Well, not favorite.
Nah,
but he
not
said he
favorite.
listens to
Nah,
him.
like being around the homies and shit. That's a Chicano rapper that I used to hear and shit.
Was it like just because like of your hood, like, you know, because I know you guys don't get along with them, but was it like a
Nah, just
rabbit like Conejo?
nah, like just hearing him. This was probably like before the hood, like just like my Rasa homies. Like that's just the artist they'll listen to. So. That's one artist.
Bro,
another one was
that was like
the
top. That was like the top. You got the legendary status, you know?
Who?
Legendary status, Conejo. Yeah, he is.
Yeah,
For
Conejo, yeah.
Chicano rap and the culture, yeah, Conejo has done a lot, bro.
Oh yeah.
You know, and his backstory, you know.
Hey, but what's one of your favorite songs by him? Like you can mention, huh?
Oh, Conejo, I couldn't even tell you. I just, you know what I'm saying?
That's high. That's not the same.
He got too
I know
many,
more
though.
for the movies. Like he does movies.
I
and
just
shit.
like
Doesn't he do
remember like
movies?
just homies
He got
just
too
bumping
many
them
songs,
type
though,
shit.
yeah.
Like, you know, like but me listening to him like on my own, nah.
Oh, just the homies around you, huh?
Yeah, like the homies around me and shit.
All right. That's right, bro. Well, much love, bro. I'll try to fucking
Yeah, tap in with me, man. The
Let's do
hardest
your
black
music, bro.
essay on the hood. The hardest black essay, like the real black essay. You feel me? Not the bunk one.
That's right. That's right, bro. Well, that's how it is, huh? Growing up in LA.
Mm-hmm.
I appreciate
Hey,
you,
well,
bro.
you guys have a good night.
Make sure you subscribe to the channel.
Shout out to Big Droopy.
Yeah, salute you,
Shout out
big
to
dog.
Big Drews and shout out to
Appreciate.
Devil.
Yeah, I got you, dog. Gracias.
Yeah.
213, you're in the building. What up?
Let's make a clip, nigga. Make sense of all that shit you saying. If you saying some real shit, make sense of it.
You let me know for when I hang up if you want me to
Oh
hang
my
up.
God, this nigga really want to clear. Hey, you really sound like a girl right now, bro. You really calling in to a fucking podcast to argue.
Look, you on the
You
internet
calling
spreading all
in?
these lies.
You calling? I
Stop
ain't say
lying.
no name.
Stop going on the
You ain't
internet
say no
lying,
name.
'cause I
What you
really
feeling
do that
pressured
to
up
you.
for? What you feeling pressured up for? Ain't nobody say no name. Get up off this motherfucking internet,
I don't give a
popping
fuck
it
about you
on
saying
the
no
dead
name, nigga.
homies.
Don't
Get
even
up off this
tiptoe
internet,
around me,
popping
nigga.
it. You gonna go on
Don't
the
even
internet and
tiptoe
say
around
whatever
me,
the
nigga.
fuck you want to
Little
say,
ass
nigga. But you
nigga.
know what's up with me on the dead homies. You not fucking
know
with me
nothing, nigga,
on
and I
Rabbit
live in
Gang
the
on my
set.
phone.
I
You not
can't go
fucking
to a
with me
place I
on the
live.
hood. You can say
I
whatever
can't
the
go
fuck
to a
you want to
place
say
I
on the
live,
internet.
bitch ass
On
nigga.
Rabbit
You
Gang, you
only
not
live
fucking
in the
with me.
hood, nigga.
Pull your
Y'all
resume
tell
and
niggas
pull
where they
mine.
can't go,
Yours
y'all
ain't
don't
doing
even say
nothing.
this. Get the
Rabbit
fuck
Gang,
up out
yours
here,
ain't doing
nigga.
nothing.
And I live
Keep
in the hood.
crying
I
on your
stay
mama
here.
porch,
Strap,
fuck
nigga.
boy.
Do something,
Dead
nigga.
homies.
Do
I tried to
something,
do
nigga.
something. You didn't come off the porch.
Bitch ass nigga.
Shut up.
You
I
can
just want to
talk, nigga.
fight. That's
Keep
it.
that battery
I
in
just
your
want to
back, nigga.
fight.
Snatch
I
it
just
out.
want to, you know what I'm saying? That's it. Just throw them boom,
snatch it
boom,
out.
boom on the dead homies. He
Niggas
didn't
be
jump
acting
off the
like they
porch
want to
on Rabbit
save,
Gang.
but got
He on the
10 niggas
internet popping
behind
it.
them.
Rabbit Gang.
Niggas be acting like they
You
want to
wasting
save,
your
but got 10
time
niggas behind them
coming to
with
my
them out.
interview,
And Joe
tapping
really ain't like
in.
that. We know that.
Tapping
Nigga talking
in.
about I've been around the
Pop
home.
your shit,
Nigga,
homie.
Joe
My
just
nigga,
got
man,
out
that
of
shit
here. Nigga, you's a bitch
Squabble
too,
up,
nigga.
nigga.
That shit hilarious
I
as
know.
fuck.
Both of you
dog.
niggas is
Squabble up,
bitches,
shut up.
nigga.
You's a bitch. You sound like a
Nah,
girl,
keep
nigga. Stop
both you
crying
niggas
on the
up.
hood. Stop
You a
crying.
smoker,
You sound
nigga.
like a girl,
I ain't
nigga.
got no
Stop crying on the
problem
hood.
with a
Hey,
smoker.
look.
That's all
Hey,
I
look.
do.
I
How
don't
many
want no
days
problems
you
with
see
you.
me run?
Hey, you the
How many
police.
days
I
you
don't
done
want no
see me
problem
run?
with you. You the police.
How many days you done
I
see
don't
me
want
run?
How many times when they see you
How
get
many
your ass
days
whooped,
you
get your
done
ass
see me
kicked?
run, nigga, while
Hey,
you
you the
running down
police.
Melrose? How many days you done see me run, nigga?
And got your ass whooped. Shut the fuck up. Get the fuck out of here, fool. Nobody trying to hear that shit. Damn
Shut up,
homies.
nigga. That's why TV
Shut
was
your
fucking
bitch
your
up,
bitch.
nigga. Ain't nobody give a fuck, nigga. Damn homies.
That's cap.
That's why the homie fucking your bitch, nigga. While you over there putting your fucking dick in her mouth, stupid ass nigga. Oh yeah, silence. That's all I hear now. Damn homies.
They hung up.
Trying to hear none of
Nigga,
that.
nigga, get the fuck up out of here. Come to the hood, nigga. This is what he wanted. Pete, this is what he wanted. Here go your viral moment. Beat it. He can't be the hardest black essay, y'all, cause he not from the barrio. What hood is he from? Spencer.
Oh, yeah, that's it. Yeah, no, it's already gone. All right, we're going to take one more call. Come on. Who's going to be the lucky guy to baptize the last phone call?
I'm in the hood.
Probably be the same motherfucker that been joining this motherfucker.
He gonna call again. He got something
Unknown
to
caller.
say.
He got a whole paragraph. He got a whole essay, everything to say.
323.
Yes, I have a question for Mr. Keep It Hood.
Go for it.
What do you think about having your hat at the 7-Eleven? I noticed that you can go there and they have the Playboy hats over there.
Playboy hats.
Oh,
are
having your
$7.
hat in the 7-Eleven? Oh, that's dope.
Yes.
That's dope. That's dope.
Oh, the logo, right?
Yeah, the logo.
Player 69.
Yeah, the
t-shirts
logo.
back in the day. Remember that? Remember that? It's a fly, dog.
Hell yeah, it's dope, man.
And also, if you give us a free show or a freestyle of the STSU, you know that music video of yours when you're singing in front of the liquor store?
Oh, that I say shut the fuck up. It's a real P talking. It's been fucked off. We trying to put him in the coffin.
Gangland.
We know the pop shit. We ain't driving, bitch. We walking. And if we double back, it's another op falling. I say shut the fuck up. It's a real P talking. Dead homies.
Oh, good. All right, man. Best of luck to you. Keep at it.
Appreciate you, man.
Yo, you by
Good
any
night,
chance the 7-Eleven guy? Remember he used to call in and be like, my 7-Eleven's on the corner of...
Oh, no.
No, okay. So
Hey,
that kind of sounded like him.
562, you're the last caller. What? Oh, they hung up. All right, fuck it. That's it.
Hey, he wanted to clear.
We done?
Yeah, we're done with the phone calls.
Yeah.
Cloud chasing.
Cloud chasing.
Yeah. Oh yeah, what's up, big dog? What's your name?
Joe Blizzy up in this motherfucker.
Joe
man. What's the
Blizzy
deal?
up in here, man. He just came out of nowhere, man.
Came out the blue.
Cloud chasing.
Shit.
I heard a lot of
Are
cloud
you
chasing
a,
going
are
on
you
right
a
here.
rapper too?
Yeah, hell yeah. I been making music and shit with the homies
Yeah.
and shit. Hell yeah.
You're part of that new. Now every hood got 9 rappers.
Somebody gotta make it out.
Even Victorville, everywhere, dog. Oh yeah, everybody's on the map. No, that's dope though.
Yeah, hell yeah.
You said Joe Blizzy?
Yeah.
Born and raised South Central, I'm guessing. South Central.
Yes, South Central shit, man. Just whole life, man. Just born and raised right there, man. Like no cap. It's a tricky city, man. On my mama, man. That shit, it get dangerous out there.
Yeah,
People
yeah.
be thinking it's a game, but you know.
When did you start coming into music?
Shit. Shortly after, like you know, when the homies started fucking with it, like shit, I've been dibbing and dabbling up in it. Not too fully like how they've been doing it, but like you know, like a little bit here and there. You know what I'm saying? Just
What do you
trying to
think
keep
you're in? Like 4 or 5 years into it? 3 years? 2 years?
For say like 2-3 years.
2-3 years? Yeah. How do you like it? You think it's bad? You think it's
it's a dope experience, man. You know what I'm saying? It's like us, especially coming where we come from. Like that's something where
from the ghetto?
Yeah, exactly, man. And you wouldn't even expect to be like in that situation. You know what I'm saying? So it's like that should be crazy.
Yeah, you know, it's different, man, you know, because I feel like in music sometimes you got to act a little more cordial.
Yeah, hell
you know
yeah,
what I'm saying?
yeah,
You can't just be up in there thugging it to the fullest, because then, you know, you go to a studio, some of these engineers are squares.
Yup, and they get all scared.
You know,
yeah,
and
like,
then,
I ain't gonna lie, the session done.
or they don't want to record you, yeah.
Like, what?
So you kind of got to be like cordial. How's that like transferring in? Are you kind of learning, you know, when you know you got to be what you know, and then when you got to be this way in a setting?
Nah, hell yeah, shit. I ain't gonna lie. I was always raised off of respect. You know, you give respect, you can get it back.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So it's like that was something I was always raised off of. You know what I'm saying? Like you know, like yeah. If the energy you get towards somebody, they're gonna reciprocate that. You feel me? So it's like I never try to come towards nobody as a disrespectful way. It's like the homie said right here, like shit. If somebody come at me sideways, I'm gonna come back at them sideways. You know what I'm saying? But it's not like I'm gonna come in the room and be extra. What's up? Nah, hell nah. Like, I'm that cool, cordial. Like,
you know
cool
how to give the energy out. You know, but I'm always like that too. Like if I know they're not like involved in anything I come from, I don't put off the energy. Like if there's squares, I come in as a square dog. You know what I'm saying? Like I'm not gonna come in like, yo, what's up?
Yeah. Be respectful. You know what I'm saying? Like how you
and
doing,
if it's
man?
a homie, if I see you in the studio, I know I may not come at you like that, but I'll be able to open up and be like, yo, what's up, my dog?
Yeah,
you know,
real recognized.
different,
You know what I'm saying? Yeah, real recognized, real.
Yeah, you know, you be able to just like be comfortable and chill, you know, have a beer.
Yeah,
I've been in
yeah.
studios where it's like I see him and I'm like, damn, I'm gonna have to get in my Todd voice, like, what's up, bro? How you doing? You good? You know what I mean? I come in peace. I just need to record. You feel me?
Nah, hell yeah, shit.
That's cool. You got songs out?
Yeah, I got a couple singles out. I don't got no albums, no mixtape, nothing right now, but just pure singles. Trying to feed the streets the singles, see how they feeling about it, and then after that, you know, try to go on to the mixtape.
Are they on YouTube?
Yeah, I got a couple songs on YouTube.
What's your YouTube channel? Give the fans your YouTube channel.
Joe Blizzo, JoeBlizow. Yeah, man.
Joe Blizzo.
I got a couple songs. My last song that I just dropped was called "Tired of This Shit," and then my previous one after that one was what's it called? Pipe It Down.
Okay.
Yeah, featuring one of the homies that's locked up and shit. Free the homie Popeye. You know what I'm saying?
Okay, that's dope. So you got your YouTube shit kind of
another black homie
growing, and are you on Spotify?
Yeah, I got Spotify. Yeah, I'm on all platforms.
So it's under Joe Blizzo.
Yeah, Joe Blizzo. You can find me under as Joe Blizzo. Man, just give me a listen, man. I promise you'll be back. I ain't even gonna lie to you, man.
And you got a video? Any videos coming out?
I got a video. I ain't gonna lie. I got some shit coming.
Yeah,
I ain't watch when I drop that video. Y'all gonna be like, what?
Yeah, okay,
hold on.
that's cool.
Yeah, there's gonna be. Hey, you gonna have the haters gonna tap in after that for sure because
hell yeah. That's dope, dog. It sounds like you're having fun and doing your shit, bro.
Nah, hell yeah, shit. You know what I mean? Just gotta get to it, man. Trying to find out a way. You know what I'm saying?
Where'd you get that gear from? I see a lot of homies wearing that.
Oh, the motion. That's shout out to the homie, man. You know what I'm saying? Motion, whole lot of motion, man. My boy coming up, Junkie
Is
Cartel.
that an XL?
This is XL right here.
Damn, that's my size. I need to get I like that one. The blue one. I think that they got a whole little clothing line, huh?
Yeah. They got a couple. I ain't gonna lie, my boy coming out with some shit too, man. Again, man, shout out Junkie Cartel. Motion.
Junkie Cartel Motion. Yeah, that's dope, man. You're doing your shit. How'd you link up with homie? You known him since you were little?
Yeah, man. I ain't gonna lie. We all grew up with each other, man. I ain't gonna lie. You know what I'm saying? Like same area. I used to take a little trip, like 4 or 3 blocks, just to go to the same block with them, kick it with them, all types of stuff. Man, it was to the point I was doing my chores just so I could get out the house and go kick it with the homies, be on the fixies, like how he said, you know what I'm saying? Like, you know, all that. But, yeah, no cap.
Yeah, it's a big difference, like life-changing thing when you come from an environment and you get to the music shit, right? Yeah, it is.
It's a whole different,
it's a whole different environment, man. It gets like more different as you, like, keep moving up. And then, it gets different, bro.
Yeah, the more you progress, man, the haters come, and then top it off, you have.
You know what I'm saying? A whole lot of fuck.
Don't get me wrong, you got the fans too, man. Appreciate all the fans, the support, show love, man. No cap. Shout out to you guys, man. Y'all the real ones, man. But besides that, all the haters, even the haters too, because at the end of the day, you know what I'm saying? They focus on what you're doing and all that they're gonna obviously tap in. They're gonna go and click that button.
Well, they're really fans at that point. Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
They
big real fans.
As soon as
they're taking their time to come and tap and watch us.
Yes, fans. That's what it is. Trust me.
Yeah, hell yeah. Them the main ones.
Drew, come sit in blue seat, dog. One time. Come on.
Lay out for that.
Come on, Drew.
Tapping in. The haters,
let Drew chime in a little bit. We'll talk for 5 minutes. Hit one of those buttons. Hit that top right one. See what noise it makes.
This one?
The top right one.
That one? That ain't the good one?
Oh, is that?
I don't know.
It's the green one.
I'm not even sure. I ain't even used to being over here.
Yeah, that one's a different chair.
What got going on over here?
All them buttons, dog. Yeah. I remember one time I was on that damn chair, dog. Blue put me on there, and I was pushing all different buttons. I hit all kinds of different buttons.
Which one's the gunshot, Blue?
The right green one. The green one.
That says gun? That one?
Hey, y'all. Hey, I got something to say. Y'all favorite? Hey, that person y'all dick riding. Ask him how long he been locked up for that he been bragging about. Ask him about 2 weeks. You can't brag about that, my guy. Stop it. 2 weeks. You got homies in there all day. You know what I'm saying? That choke you out talking about 2 weeks. Fuck you talking about? 2 weeks. Tough guy, only 2 weeks. That's it.
Freedom is priceless, bro. Ain't nobody want to be in there.
Nobody want to be in there. I'm not saying that, but I'm just saying if you gonna brag about it, brag about some shit though. Like 2 weeks, you can't brag about that.
Nah.
There's quite a few rappers that went in there for less time bragging about that.
Exactly. That's not cool. We gonna stop that right now. Yeah. We gonna stop that. That's not cool.
Yeah.
You're not big dog if you come on 2 weeks. No.
That's not the cloud to run off.
I did 2 years and that's not shit. That's still not mine's not shit. 2 years? What the fuck is that? And y'all bragging about 2 weeks? Come on, gang.
Man, try 16.
Right?
Exactly. Try 20 on the 30. Come on, gang.
I did 16. Believe it, I ain't want to do none of it. You know what I mean?
I give it to you though, because you did it and you still solid. You right here on the hood. A lot of people fold.
No cap.
Yeah, it's true. I'm gonna take a little time here to give a shout out to the promoters in Denver. I got a show out there Saturday 19th. I want to thank all of them, man, for fucking with all of us Cali artists. It's with Chino the P. Never met him, but can't wait to do the show. And we're gonna keep it solid. Even Cacho for bringing Chito out there and always bringing out the artists out there to get a bag, man. We appreciate you in every state, but we're doing Colorado this weekend. So thank you to David Pistols and Prodigy.
Salute.
Hell yeah. Salute the homies, man. And yeah, with that being said, hey big dog, Joe Blizzy.
Yeah, what's the deal?
Anything, any shout outs you want to give out before we end it?
Man, shout out my boy Mr. Keep It Hood for inviting me. Shout out Cali Herbs. Shout out Whole Lot of Motion. Junkie Cartel. Shout out J Nino's Management. Nino's Management. I ain't gonna lie. That's the camp to be in, man. No cap.
Yes, sir.
It's gonna go crazy. It's gonna go.
I had a question about that. So I keep seeing Nino's Management. Are they part of OTR or are they separate?
Yep.
They're part of OTR?
Yep.
What is it, a group of people that are managing crew in OTR Records?
No, OTR is like
It's like an A&R.
OTR is like is a label, and Nino's management is more like a
A&R,
management. He
works with a lot of
help you
different
with
artists.
management type shit.
Okay,
You feel
so
me?
he does all the managing skills.
But
Yeah.
really, it's more than management because he do really. I ain't gonna lie, more than that. He do
He
management.
got another page, Shooters on Go, where he shoots videos. Like,
Okay.
you know what I'm saying?
Direct shit, all on the set. He do all type of shit. Yeah.
Okay, that's dope.
Nino do a lot. I ain't gonna cap.
He even know how to record music,
Yeah.
man. That'd be like,
and he know how to.
He does all the digital boards and everything, huh? Okay.
Yeah, Nino do a
Just
whole
want to know because I see him or that the slogan everywhere. Yeah.
he go crazy.
So it's one man behind that.
Yeah.
Okay, cool. Okay, just that way the fans know too. Yeah.
Yeah,
'cause
he get it done, man. He gonna get it
tap
done.
in when Nino's
Tap in with Nino's management.
Nino on the
hell
set.
yeah. Salute Nino's management. Any shout outs, Mr. Keeper Hood? What you got?
Oh yeah, man. I'd like to shout out the homie Joe Blizzy, you know what I'm saying, for rocking with a loc. I shout out Blue Devil, all y'all for having me.
Yeah,
you know
appreciate
what I'm saying?
you for coming.
I appreciate y'all for having me. I'd like to give a shout out to the set, Eastside Rabbit Gang. I ain't going nowhere. You know what I'm saying? I'm
All
here.
that.
I'm here. You know what I'm saying? And I'll give a shout out to the homie Cuts. You know what I'm saying? Pasadena. You know what I'm talking about? Shout out to my mama. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. Shout out everybody that fuck with me, man. Not the haters, not the trolls.
Shout out
Everybody that
XD
fuck with me.
Films. Shout out XD Films.
Shout out
man.
everybody that know the truth. You feel me? On the set. I love y'all, man. Your favorite black essay, Mr. Keep It
You got
Hood.
anything to say, Drews, man?
Nah, just appreciate you guys for pulling up.
Yeah,
Watch
yeah,
me
salute.
out, boy. Yeah.
Hell yeah, I got some shit, man. Y'all fuck with me.
Yeah.
Fuck what y'all see on the internet on the hood. They gon'
Shit.
It's all for clout.
don't worry about it. Y'all go see this little clip on his page. Y'all gonna see what I'm talking about. He an internet type. You know what I'm saying? It's not me. Mr. Keep It Hood. Love y'all.
Salute your number one fan.
With that being said, we out of
We
here.
out of here, big dog. We
Hey, I
out.
salute my number one fan. on the hood.
Like,
Big.
You think a hater's job is to hate, so let them do their goddamn job. What the f is you